Wow. Your guitar's doing the weird thing.
Bummer.
Dude.
If I just hit the strings, it like stopped it for some reason. I don't know.
Good. Wow.
I don't know if I should like that.
No.
More good?
They're trying to fire me over here.
Hey, look, you're sitting there.
Welcome to another edition of the Adam Dunn Show. I'm your host, Adam Dunn.
I'm Dave Charnick.
We are alone in the studio.
Wow. You guys are so small in the little studio right there.
Small and crying in our studio.
The studio's so big without all these people there.
The week after 420. The week. You like how it should? Did you like a little name?
Yeah.
You like a little play on words?
I did.
It was the week
That was a great idea.
after 420 show. So weak, in fact, that we had to.
Well, did you spell it week or week?
I spelled it weak.
Both.
EAK?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Yeah, but
Yeah.
I had Rosindogs coming on. I had to add the influence there. But it's so weak that we had to go international. We couldn't even stay in America.
No.
We were like, fuck it. America's not worth. There's
America.
nothing left.
F it.
We've been
Wait a minute.
gutted.
What do you mean gutted? Your guy
gutted.
is running everything.
No,
We're supposed to say
all right, your guy. Don't even start going there. No, we got gutted already a long time ago by the fucking CCP, and so we have
the CCCP,
Yep.
the Russians.
CCP.
What's a CCP?
Chinese.
Oh shit!
Come on, Dave.
How behind are
Christ,
you?
Do you? I want to explain
You're
something.
talking
to you.
about stuff from
Can
the
I-
70s.
Can I explain
60s?
something to you, just so you can understand? Because Mark calls me a child when I don't know things. And
Beyond child.
so I can appreciate
Toddler.
that. I am child-esque right now because I have literally shut myself off to the world. The only thing I do is read cannabis news. I've started using ChatGPT.
High at 9. You listen to High at 9 News.
I don't.
His favorite.
I don't
all you
listen.
do.
He watches.
That's all he does.
I can't watch it. He's turned it into a political show. There's no point in
all
it.
right, well, don't go
It's not about cannabis. It's about his politics, and which is why he's going to struggle.
We can't see you.
I really am what Mark said. I think I have
sorry.
reverted back to childlike innocence in that I don't watch the news. I really don't watch much television except for a couple of my shows. I don't turn the radio on anything talk. This is my exposure to adults right now.
Well, fair. You're fucked.
You know?
Yeah.
So
This is it? This is
Yeah,
all you
this is-
got? This is all you
this is
got
it.
for the
I'm
rest of
sorry,
the week?
man.
This is what you live off of? This is the knowledge you
I mean, the occasional conversation
Wow.
I have during the day, but yeah, I'm
I
not.
don't know, dude.
Well,
I'm just hoping that everyone is okay. You know, and so now would be your time as an individual. What did you do during 420? You know,
Who are you talking to? The man?
Everybody.
Everybody in the world?
You know,
Did we put the link up already?
oh, we're putting the link up?
no, don't put it up yet.
Not
We don't want to
yet.
steal Rosindogs' time.
Oh,
we
no,
need to
'cause-
hear.
yeah, well,
the
he's a-
way he posted on the page,
I didn't even see
made it seem like he had some dirt to dish.
Oh, nice. Well, he
You know,
does.
Either that or he was stroking us by saying the only place you'll hear about what Rosindogs did.
I think he's
is on
stroking
the
something,
Adam
that's
Dunn
for
Show.
sure. I know he's stroking.
Definitely.
We
You
definitely
can't stroke it on camera, though.
He's definitely stroking.
Yeah, you
That's
can on YouTube.
100%,
No, you
100%.
can't.
I did see the video.
How do you know?
What are you talking about?
You don't see my channel?
Strokeville?
Poker Stroker?
I mean, you always send the links, but I never watch it.
No.
What happened to the guy that always looked like you on the internet? He like went away. He
That
would stand
guy?
there and he'd go, I'm
yeah,
Oh,
he
that
He
guy.
just looked like you.
He disappeared.
He had a lot of bills to pay,
Yeah.
and he couldn't make videos.
Now we got the guy with the fucking with the pig. That's
The pig. The
that's
pig
our
guy's
dude.
good.
That's the new you.
That's the new guy.
That's the new Mark. I love that guy. He's great.
That guy's pretty good.
I mean, he nails it every time.
No, I mean,
It's just
there's not much to nail, but yes, it's there.
No, the timing is impeccable. The animals are well trained. I mean, how he keeps the fucking birds sitting there the whole time and not moving. I'm like, come on,
Yeah.
dude. How do you do that?
A lot of time on his
That is
hands.
pretty good, actually.
It's pretty on point, and you know he can't be taking like multiple takes because it
You
would.
can't do that.
How you gonna
You
do
sure?
that?
Multiple times. Can't do
No,
that
it's
20
all.
times a
It's
day.
like all freeform. Anybody who doesn't know what we're talking about, just look for Guy Feeds Pig on Instagram. You'll
with
find-
disco music.
What do you
With
mean?
disco
You
music.
say anyone.
What is that
Turn
song?
to the left.
Not
I know
you.
nothing what you're
Oh,
talking about.
You're like we don't even care if you know.
What is the pig guy? Show a photo of him.
I'll
Pull
let
it
you-
up.
You're not even shitty Jamie anymore.
No,
You're
this
just
is
regular
because
Jamie.
the thing is, I swear to God, Mark has a look that if you're on the internet, you can find marks everywhere, like all the time. No,
My
I never
continuing
find,
series.
I never
when
find
s-
you.
No,
yeah, but
I don't want that. I like. Remember when our MTI
He
producer?
reaches out way too far. He's like, this goat looks like Mark. It's like that does not look like Mark.
Yeah,
I
it did.
don't-
I know.
He wasn't.
Yeah.
I find real Mark people.
I think he looked exactly like that goat.
No.
Yes, he
I
did.
like the guy on the beach with his chest all shaved.
Oh yeah, no, with the 6-pack shaved in. That's the other Mark
that's the
forever.
other-
Yeah, Mark forever,
Yeah.
right there, no matter what.
And then it's the dude in the parking lot breakdancing too. That's a good one.
So does,
And the dude with the and the guy with the shiny with the guy with the suit that would always dance and fucking go crazy. That guy was another Mark. So there's so many Marks. It's crazy.
Yeah.
wait, can I give away a pack of your seats?
No,
I have a. I have a.
stop
I have
giving away
something.
shit. No,
Something
because
to
then
give away.
nobody follows through, and then everyone gets mad at us. So no.
What can we give away?
You have to do
We'll
it.
give away
No,
a box of Terp wipes. I'll have sent to you.
Oh.
Okay. Here you go.
You have to
There's
do it.
something on the set right now.
Oh, God.
It's like a secret message. If you can figure out what that secret message is and how it ties into
Oh,
me
he's going
reposting,
Easter egg on us. He's Easter egging again.
we'll
thinks
send.
it's
I'll
still-
send you some Terp
That was
wipes.
last week, bro. Easter eggs were
No,
all last week.
well, no, I'm a week behind because I didn't leave the house on that day.
That's true.
Mark looks like he's deep in thought, like
You
he's
can't
trying
find
to
the guy.
find
You
something.
can't find him now.
I mean, I can.
We said to look it up, and you couldn't find it.
No, I know, dude. I don't. You know his name?
There
You
he
know-
is. That's him.
Is that him?
That is him.
That's him.
Of course. How many other guys will look like that? Come on. Yeah, no, there's some other dude with a pig and a fucking parrot.
And there's "Born to Be Alive" playing in the background.
And Born to
That's
Be
all I
Alive. So he always plays Born to Be Alive.
get. Born to Be
Alive.
Alive.
Which is a good song. It's got something to it.
Sure.
And that pig is always chowing,
Dude.
and that parrot is always fucking
Chilling.
hanging out and just like.
Yeah.
But it's
That's
this guy lives life large.
yeah. That must
What
be
did
an
Bonnie
old
say?
one.
What did Bonnie say? I was really old. That one was like original. What did Bonnie
Yeah.
say when you showed her that for the first time? Did she kind of?
No, I don't think I've shown it to her.
You've never shown
No, I
Bonnie?
guess I
Like,
haven't. No, I
Bonnie,
guess I
check
haven't.
out the
No.
new video.
No, I haven't actually.
I'm surprised.
All right, yeah.
I'm surprised. Well, anyway, 420 Easter weekend, whatever you want to call it, last week was kind of wacky. It was a weird one. It was too many things happening at the same time.
Chat is pointing out that they think that was a chicken.
No, that was not a chicken. It's a parrot.
What?
Go back.
It was a parrot.
That was a parrot. He's got parrots and chickens, I think. He's got he's got a shitload of animals. Every so often in the video. Let me see that thing. Is that a chicken? Oh, that could be a chicken. You're
That's
right.
a
He has a
chicken.
parrot still. He has a parrot too.
He does have a parrot though.
And that one,
I've
it was a
seen the
small
parrot.
chicken, that one. Sorry, guys. Sorry for the wrong information.
Yeah.
If you listen to the Adam Dunn show, you may get misguided every so often. But
What?
yeah, I might not recognize a chicken and a parrot. It's because he's behind him, but he does have he has a parrot, a chicken, pigs, a whole bunch of animals.
Here,
He's
I love
awesome.
how that pig just eats right out of the spoon like that. Doesn't stick his not getting.
No, and he never
hoggish.
looks.
I
He
gotta
just
find a better one.
that was a bad one. No, that was come on, Mark.
I know, dude.
You're supposed to be. That's supposed to be you. I mean, you're supposed to be like the inside scoop, Family Guy.
What?
Oh, here we go.
What's going
Yeah.
on? Oh yeah, now we're talking. You can put. No, you can't put sound because it will get dinged, right?
I mean,
No, you can't put sound. No, we just the song.
Born to Be
You
have a-
Alive.
Yeah, sing it.
Tool.
Okay.
Born.
We have a studio dog that is not behaving right now.
Pushing me around. Come on. There it is. That's the usual look right there. Look, he's got.
Whoa.
No, I've never seen that either. That's another
No,
shot I've
never seen that.
There it is. That's a normal. It's usually like this. It's usually this is his usual look, and then yeah, no, this guy lives life. I mean,
Wow, that's
I've never seen the dancing on the thing.
God,
before.
you know, I know how I feel when I have to like do a DJ mix or something like that, but I
Yeah.
can't imagine being like, oh, I gotta do another Feeding the Pig video with the disco in the background.
But he delivers.
He likes it.
He delivers on
He
a
likes
regular.
it.
And I was surprised because I thought, well, he's going to use the same song again. And I was like, dude, he's never going to change it. That's it. He's got.
That's what I thought.
It's something about when
It's
you
the
said
algorithm. The algorithm must be strong.
feed the pig video.
Speaking of strong algorithms, see, that's a good sign.
Do we have a lighter?
Rosindogs is in the. Or no, who's
Oh.
out there? Is it? We have Chris or Rosin?
Instant.
We have Chris and Rosindogs.
Kristen Dogs. All right.
Yeah.
Well done.
Yeah, where's my lighter?
China / New York. Fucking New York.
So Rosindogs, it kind of sounded like you were like holding back. Like you said, you're going to reveal some information about what you did on 420. Is that accurate, or were you just fucking with us? Is he not there now?
He doesn't care about us.
I don't think he's here anymore.
No, but what we do want to find out is 420 in China. What the fuck's goes on out there? Does anybody know what's up?
Nothing.
Zero. It's
So
four
cops
good.
arrest you.
No, there's no 420 celebrations in China.
Fuck. Are you where? Which part of China are you in?
Southeast. Like by Hong Kong and Guangzhou and
Okay.
fucking Macau and Tianjin, and it's insane down here, dude.
Nice. But
Like,
you're
I don't know. Really
Dave. Will you stop coughing?
Well, the question would be, is not the where, is the why. Why are you in China?
That's a really deep question.
Whoa. That's what we do on this show.
Wait
a
a
lot of
minute.
deep questions.
You're a friend of Vinny's, and you have
It's
deep
all
thoughts?
allegedly.
We ran cross country together and track and
Well, they say opposites attract. So you did, all the deep thoughting, and Vinny sat there and
yeah, he was
nodded.
fast, I was slow. He was fast, I was slow. So
What?
that's how we found each other.
He lapped you, basically, is what you're
Vinny
trying to say.
was fast.
He was
He was
lapping you.
so fucking
Vinny
fast.
holds-
Guys, do you know how fast that guy?
Dude,
do you know how fast?
Do
he
we have
was?
to go back into history now? You
Vinny
know,
holds a record still.
Vinny's record
at
is
his
still
school, dude.
held at the school.
Yeah.
You go in there.
It got broken, didn't it?
Did it, Vinny? Vinny? What happened?
Oh, it's still on the high school wall.
Still on the wall, bro.
Well, he did. High school will never be. Yeah.
He was going to bronze up some of his shoes and give it to him.
State record for fucking
It was
12,
the state record for 7
15
years.
Whoa.
Yeah, dude.
That's that's another episode right there.
Six
Deal.
pack. Six pack. That guy was.
So China, no 420.
Wait, hold on. You went past it. He didn't
What?
tell us why he's there. He's trying to keep
Oh,
it a
yeah.
secret.
Oh, well, that's exactly what him.
I teach. I teach English. The reason I came is a buddy said, you should probably come here and teach English. And I was like, oh, and he's already established. And I was like, yeah, it's probably a pretty good idea. I was fucking deep in the mess. I was a mess. I was
Damn.
partying fucking like,
Good,
So are you
good
saying-
credentials, great credentials. You're like, hey, well,
I'm on drugs. Can I have
used
a
to
job?
be deep into meth, but I'm a really good English teacher. So there you go.
Oh, wait, he said deep in
but
the
my
meth?
mom
No.
taught me English, so I get it. I can speak English.
And do you have to have any teaching qualifications, or they just want you to actually just speak English?
Fake it
Conversation.
till you make it. Those, the degrees came later.
So is this like a regular thing? Like you've been out there a lot, or is this kind of a new thing? Or tell us a little bit
No,
about it.
I've been here 13 years.
Wow.
I
All right.
actually have my own school for a while.
Damn. Okay.
But
That must be interesting to watch in the last, because that's like 15 years ago. That's about when I went to China. I only went there once, but it was around 2003, 4, something like that. So, and
Cool.
it was cool. It was very eye-opening at that time, where I came back like, like my friends were in Shanghai, and I got to Shanghai, and I was like, holy shit, dude, this place is crazy. Like just coming into town and being up on those highways that were so high up, and you were looking across, and I was seeing how big the skyline was, and just like,
yeah,
whoa.
the infrastructure's insane, huh?
It was like, this is crazy, dude. I feel like we're like 40 floors up we're like 40 floors up on the car, looking up at buildings. You know what I mean? Like, this is
What the
nuts.
fuck
not
were you
for-
doing
not
in
for
China?
me.
What the fuck are you doing in China?
What do you think he was doing in China? It was something cannabis related, Mark.
No, it was hemp. had a hemp company that
There you
made
go.
clothes in China. So there you go. I had to go to
Not
China.
even months.
So here, I hate to put you on the spot, Vinny's friend, but you've been there 13 years. You're teaching Chinese citizens how to speak English. Do you speak Chinese?
No. I I've been lazy about it, and
Typical
I always tell
stoner.
everybody, I live in an English bubble, so I don't have to. So I don't know.
So after 15 years, if you came back to America, you would like have you
can't even order us lunch?
You would not have absorbed anything. You'd be like, absorbed anything, or you?
You're like, hold on a second, let me order for
I mean,
us.
I lived in Amsterdam for 21 years, and my Dutch was terrible, so I understand. I get it. I lived in my own little bubble because I had my own company, and I just like, you walked in my door, everybody spoke English, and the problem with Holland is that everybody there, the Dutch can speak way better English than any American. Like all the Americans that move there, they give up after a couple of years because they're like, yeah, never going to get this. And
It's like what Steve says. Steve's like, I can understand it, but when I try to speak Dutch, nobody understands me.
Yeah, that's pretty much what we all. That's what every American who moves there does, because they look at you like my whole thing was they all thought I sounded like an old lady. I was like, well, that's not a good look. You're like, hey, you sound like an old lady. I was like, that's the look I was not going for. So maybe I should stop this thing because just the accent is very hard to master.
Oh, but Danko does his English Dutch person so well.
Yeah, but that doesn't get you anywhere.
No,
Sorry.
I get it.
So besides teaching, what else can you do there?
Well, tell us about cannabis too. Come on, what's the cannabis scene like in China?
Not good.
It's underground, I'm guessing.
And if you don't want to answer that because Xi Jinping is listening right now, or one of his people, and they're going to come get you and take your school, we understand.
Yeah.
Well, China's a big hemp place. They got lots of hemp.
Yeah.
Lots of hemp.
Which means absolutely nothing here. I plead the fifth.
Mm-hmm.
But
No, because there is.
Okay.
I mean, that's the whole thing. Is
moving
that
on.
no, but they're
Moving
hemp-
on.
But they're the biggest hemp producers in the world.
Mainly
so-
industrial hemp, though.
all
like,
industrial
it's-
hemp.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's like
exactly.
not
And
for consumption.
they have some amazing strains. They have some amazing strains there. The biggest seeds ever, like the largest cannabis seeds I've ever seen, are
Really?
Chinese hemp, and they use them for fishing. So
How big do they get?
huge, like 3 times the size of a normal seed,
Okay.
maybe 3-4 times. But you
Like a wheat kernel.
kind of, yeah, exactly. And you would basically soak those and then you put them on a fishing hook, and fish with them. So that was their main use besides the clothing side of it all, of course. But yeah, China had. I mean, the thing is like it's weird because you would have thought over the years, like when I was growing up, I was always like, why are they not incorporating that into Chinese medicine? Because everything's herbal, and yet cannabis is not there. And it was like weird because up until a certain point,
It was a
obviously
U.S. treaty thing.
Yeah, of course.
It had to be.
No,
It
we
was,
fucked it up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that we every country that we had a treaty with, we would have a clause that states that their minimum enforcement requirements has to be whatever we do here. So they had to enforce it, or they at least had to show they were enforcing it, and maybe it just never caught on. But I have to imagine with so many people and so much agriculture there that they're growing a fuck ton of weed.
Yeah.
It's just, underground.
I think the problem was
No, fentanyl plants. It's all invested in fentanyl plants.
Are you fucking kidding me?
nowadays for sure.
Yeah.
But besides that, I was going to say heroin and opium was the obvious.
Heroin plants.
Yeah, opium poppies. Yeah, which is what I mean. We Britain is the one who brought that onto them and like say, hey, you guys should be doing this, and all of a sudden it was like, yeah, and we
We'll do it better than you ever did.
and we'll do it, and we'll send it right back to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that definitely fucked that region up hard.
Interesting question from the chat here.
Here we go.
Oh, wait, hold on. Do we have news? Can you do the news thing? Can you, anything like that?
The fuck out of my face.
How much did Adam save by outsourcing his hemp save from buying USA? Ask Mark.
Absolutely impossible to get in USA. So there you go. There was no savings at all. I wish I could. When I first came back to the States, I was thinking, oh, this is it, man. Hemp's about to get, it's going to happen there. And things been here for 13 years, 14 years. It still hasn't happened. Before that, the whole problem is the last active decortitator in America was in San Diego and was sold off to China back in the 50s or something like that, and then after that there was really no way. And a decortitator is how it's like the cotton. It's like the cotton gin of hemp, right?
Oh.
So before the cotton gin, everything was done by hand. Then the cotton gin came out, and all of a sudden everybody's like, "Oh, we can process this." Decort with hemp, same deal.
I have a funny story.
Yeah.
I worked in the grocery biz for 17 years, and I never thought about what it means to say, keep your cotton picking hands off of that, until I said it to a black guy. He's like, he was crouched down, and I just wanted to say something to him. Hey, I was actually just trying to make contact. Hi, how you doing? Keep your cotton picking. Oh, I realized, keep your cotton picking. And I realized it right then. And I was.
You were like, and I'm a racist. You're like, big stamp on your head as you said it.
I'm not, obviously. I'm not a racist.
Well, the reason you didn't know is because your racist card.
Well, it's good that you weren't thinking that way the whole point, I guess, if you didn't realize it. I mean, I never thought about it either until you're saying it right now too, but I also don't use, it's not like a normal phrase you're using, but we heard it as a kid. It was like one of those, like, that was definitely from the.
I made that realization a couple of years ago.
You did?
No, like where I said it, I was like, oh my god.
You said it?
Well, I mean,
you
in my head,
racist bastard! I can't believe you said it.
There are so many sayings that people use and don't realize. The pot calling the kettle black.
It would be the word.
That is racist. Think about it for a second.
Oh wow.
Okay. That's a racist statement.
That's
Cotton
crazy.
picking hands, racist statement. So many.
All you gotta do is watch old cartoons, and you can pretty much be the biggest racist ever. You're like,
Dude.
wow, Bugs Bunny was so racist.
It reminds me of that time we were walking around Spain and we were tripping,
right.
and we ended up in that restaurant. And in this restaurant, they were showing old school American cartoons, like Looney Tunes type shit. And it was like
Every one of them was racist.
Literally, like-
every one. It was all the ones you couldn't show
It was
pretty
so
much
crazy.
in a row, and we were all tripping, and we was like, it wasn't really the great. It was like, oh hey, look at, oh wait a minute, wow, I'd never seen this one before.
like,
Dude,
that
what's
reminds me
going-
of back home.
Oh, damn.
What's going on? How come they look like that? It's like it was
crazy, dude.
It was nuts.
There's a whole generation of kids growing up right now that don't know that the TV show The Little Rascals existed. Okay? Completely canceled. Not on any reruns anywhere. You won't find it on Hulu. Nowhere. It's like it's gone.
Little Rascals is gone. Can you get it on YouTube?
Well, there's the remake that happened, in the late 90s?
And it
early
was
2000s?
terrible because without that
Imagine
humor,
if they tried to make it now, like all fucking woke and stuff. It'd be so bad. It'd be so.
Wait,
lame.
what would Petey be? He was a pit bull back then. What would he be? Like a labradoodle, like a
That's crazy.
hypogenic, one of those hypogenic hair dogs?
Yeah, exactly. And they emphasize that during the show, like many times. Don't worry, he's hypoallergenic.
Nobody on the set has suffered from any allergies.
Yeah, right.
We're horrible people. We're horrible.
Let's see here. Did Adam grow any of the big hemp seeds, and did the size
Yes.
of the seeds reflect in the plants?
We did actually.
The size of the seeds are the-
We had them outside of the hood lab. We grew like an 11 foot plant, and those were the giant Chinese. Remember those ones, Vinny?
Yeah.
They were huge.
You and I had this conversation in
Wow.
like 2016.
And they grew super indica, like fat indica looking
Huge
leaves.
fat.
Because normally with hemp, you always think big sativa. Like
Sure.
Yeah.
these things just grew giant,
Two
humongous.
hand fat.
Actually, I might even be able to find a photo of it somewhere.
Oh,
if
shit.
I-
Well, you're looking
but I'm
for-
going to be looking here forever. I don't want
Yeah, fuck it.
We're
Give
not
your
doing
phone to Mark. He'll find
No,
it.
Yeah, I'll look at- yeah,
just
let me
look
look
at
through it
every
all.
photo until
Yeah,
you
fuck
find
it. That's
me
great.
with a
Hold on.
weed plant
I have
that you can
one.
recognize as the
He'll
hemp.
hook it into AI.
Get out.
So I remember you and I having this conversation back in like 2016 when we were about to help that Vermont operation get going. And really, the focus of why there's no industrial hemp grown in the United States was because of the Farm Bill. Because of the way they phrased the Farm Bill, it took every financial upside out of growing fiber hemp, industrial hemp in this country. And it made them grow low THC cannabis. Okay? I mean, that was it. That ended it. There's no financial upside when you can just buy
No, the whole problem was from the beginning. There's no infrastructure. Like I said, they sent the last processing equipment to China.
They would have made more of that. Why was Mark just laughing there when he
can't.
looked
They
at his
haven't-
phone?
It's been 15 years and they haven't done it. So why would they have done it?
'Cause we suck.
It cost $50 million to build this thing, right? So nobody wants to invest the $50 million into that to be the guy. And I actually went to Peter Noble, right?
Yeah.
Went up to Vail, sat down with Peter Noble, with Takata, right? So we sat down together.
Sales, cool.
And we talked to him and we told him, hey, if you really want to get ahead of this, right now hemp's just about to go blow up. Everybody's going to be growing it. No one's going to know what to do with it.
And let me guess, he passed.
Why don't you be the guy who puts the money in to build the factory here in Colorado? We can ship it in from all over the place. And then basically she was like, and he goes, oh, that's great, but I just want to know where they're building the next highway so I can buy all the houses in front of it. Like, that's all I care about. You know what I mean? I was like, so that's it? That's your answer? Like, you just want to I want to make $1 off of every 10 cents I invest, and that's the only way I'm going to do it.
Did you not know anything about Peter Noble before you went up to meet with him?
Yeah, whatever. I didn't. There it is. Look at those. That's it. Good job,
wow.
Vinny. Good job, Vinny.
Good job, Vinny.
Good job, Vinny. And that was their sprouts. That's before it even started. That's like when those are just the sprouts.
That's crazy.
And it
they're
got
pretty thick.
Exactly.
already.
Those are for hemp. Those are huge because normally hemp stuff's way thinner and Oh, there he is. Oh, Jesus.
Well,
Of course. Wait, you're not supposed to be eating that.
blow me down.
Holy shit.
Those are good.
He
A
can
guy
do it.
in your condition eating those things?
Look at him. Look at him.
Come on.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you. We're all
yeah.
shedding a tear for you. And we're getting in line to date Mrs. Rosindogs after you're gone.
We're getting in line to date Mrs. Rosendog.
Yeah, we're going to have a
She'll never-
contest.
I have
She'll
a
never
t-shirt.
date anybody after me.
Oh, yes, she will. She's so much younger than you.
younger than you.
Oh, who is that
20,
going?
20 years younger than me.
I understand.
I
that.
understand.
Why are we?
Why are we?
We don't want to hear
we
Dave
don't want to hear
twice.
Dave twice.
That's rosin.
That's
dude.
rosin.
Turn off
You gotta turn your speaker down.
Rosendog. Jesus.
Jesus.
Turn
Oh,
your phone
really?
sideways.
Oh, you're fucking derailing us.
Derailing us.
You and your fucking
You and your
ice cream
fucking ice
sandwich.
cream sandwich.
Couldn't have even been a bagel.
He's laugh.
Turn his ass off.
Now,
There you go.
come
Yeah.
back
Figure it out.
Yeah.
Even you can come back.
on. Yeah, come back.
Even Chris can do better than that.
No, they were having this discussion on the Howard Stern
He's
show.
all the way in China. They even know what's up.
For anyone that listens to the Howard Stern show, you know this one. With Ronnie, who's like 76 years old or something, his wife is 35 years younger than him. So Howard kept rubbing it in his face like, who is she going to date after he dies? So this is seeing that you're going right back to ice cream sandwiches after such a near-death experience makes me think we ought to be, you should have a contest. Who gets to, ask her out first?
Wow.
That's a lot of explaining.
There we go.
That was a lot of explaining.
Yeah,
there
you
he
Is
do
it
is.
back? Say, is it echoing now? No,
No,
it's not
he's
echoing.
Oh,
Does it work?
Yeah, I think it's working.
Better.
Technical difficulties?
It's pretty good. What's going on?
Par for the course, Adam Dunn Show.
Yeah, we're.
Just dancing around with your trophies, or what are you doing?
This is beautiful.
Well, yeah, I don't get to keep them.
Really?
What do you mean you don't get to keep them?
That goes to the. That
I
goes to
didn't,
the.
I didn't win. New Terp City won. They got second place.
Yeah, we get confused. We don't know who's who.
Who
anymore.
who was that
Yeah.
kind of influencer that made that video for you when she just gets up there and goes, "I'm finishing the night off, smoking some rosin dogs."
Whoa, yeah.
That was so great. I love that.
That is Shayna.
Can you get her to come on our show and just all she does the whole night for us is say
Absolutely.
rosin dogs,
Rosin
Yeah, and then
dogs.
she goes,
The dogs.
dogs.
yeah, anytime.
So
I'm
tell
sure
us
she would.
what.
So
did
how
you-
was this? How was
Yeah.
Washington Square Park? It looked very good.
I actually
Don't say
we
you
went to the
didn't show
Billy's the night before, and I didn't go because I
What?
was fucking tired. Yeah, I'm old.
This is it. So I
Dave was
didn't-
ready to get on a plane and go all the way there just to do it. And
I
you were up
was.
the road and you couldn't make it. You fucking.
I would have
guy.
been there if Dave was there. I would have definitely gone if Dave was
I
there.
was thinking
but,
of-
you know,
I
Also,
was
it's Dave's
gonna-
fault. I get it. I see
Yeah.
what you're doing.
I'm sorry. It
I
was
like it.
my
I see
fault.
everybody. I see everybody all the time anyway, so it's
Yeah.
not like I don't know.
So do you still have a driver?
Of course.
I was gonna say,
So
look at
I mean, really, what I want to know is what does it feel
What
like?
do you think? We got less popular?
He's
What-
a man
come
of the
on.
people, Dave.
What
I
does
mean,
that feel like, knowing that at one point in time your life just completely shifted from,
I
just
call it the Adam Dunn Show bump.
You
You
think
know,
that
being
was it,
on the
huh?
Adam Dunn Show.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
I live in that bump.
Wow. Look
I
at
mean,
you.
we didn't do anything. It was
That
all because
sounded
we're
so
on the
wrong.
show. So I mean,
I know. It's
let's
amazing.
be honest now.
It's amazing.
You know, I would never have met Ryan the man. I mean Ryan, right? That's what we call him now.
Is this a cartel party?
So, Adam, did you want to text him your Zelle information?
The man.
so
He's
that
not
he
the
can-
man. He's still the kid. You know that. Don't.
Nah, I can't call him the kid no more, dude. I can't do that to him no more. He's the man now.
Oh,
He's Ryan the man. That's his new name.
wow.
The cameraman?
You know, we haven't. You haven't
Don't take any-
So Rosindog
can
hasn't
have
heard his
that
new
on the
name
East
yet. Is that what he's
Coast.
trying to say?
Yeah.
Oh,
You
yeah,
can
okay,
have that East Coast name on that one.
Don't.
What's Rosindog's new name?
Comes like over the
Yeah,
moon.
what's my new name?
Dave does not know how to fucking lay up anything here, does he?
No, he
Jesus.
doesn't.
All right,
No.
never
Totally.
mind, Dave.
Don't worry, Dave.
Rosin man? What'd I miss?
You just said it. He's Rosin Dog.
Oh, dogs.
Dogs.
There we
Come
go.
on, dogs.
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 Yeah, she's great. We want to have her on.
Yeah, I can arrange
So
that.
tell us about the
sure.
Billy. Since you didn't go to Washington Square Park, which we already knew was the place to be, but you did
Yeah,
go to
I
the
mean,
Billies. How are the Billies? Looked good. Looked like it
You
was
know-
very professionally run. Looked tight.
It was a very long night. That's all I'll say. Like, they could have condensed it a little bit if I had to criticize it at all.
Okay.
But
Well, that's good because a lot
you
of
know,
it's a kind of it's one or the other. There's many award ceremonies which I see where they get so fucking like flustered by the amount of work that's involved that by the end they're just like, and the winners are and we're done. And you're like, that wasn't really worth it. You should have like at least milked it. So it sounds like they overdid it. They oversteered it that one, right? They milked it a little too hard, or
yeah, they just waited to the bitter end to announce, and it was like,
oh, because they were behind
this.
this. I bet behind the scenes it was exactly what I was saying. Everybody was all frantically trying to make it work because there was too many moving parts. The app broke down or something like that usually, right? But how is it?
Yeah, but it was also a really hot. It was like the hottest day that we've had in New York so far this year. So the whole building was fucking hot as fuck. So
Oh, the old New York sticky vibes. Early though. It's
no, everything was great. A lot of people. JJ from Top Dog was there. We're hanging
So
out.
who
with
else
him.
won besides you? What was the other big winners?
This show is worldwide.
I mean, I didn't win. I came
Not
in 8th
you,
place.
but that.
I don't even remember. I mean, honestly, I don't even remember. I came in 8th place though.
Every
in
single weed
rookie
show.
of the year. That I remember.
Rookie?
But we came in, yeah, rookie of the year with our LMNOZ.
It's inside baseball with Adam
Okay.
Dunn here, you know.
There you go.
8th place out of 40 people. Not too bad. Not too bad for your boy.
No. And well, it wasn't you anyway. So we've already established that.
No, it was actually me.
Oh, now
that
it's
was
you.
actually me. Yeah, the 8th place was actually me and mine.
And that was from your little tenty there.
That was from my little pathetic tent you saw that time. Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
Nice. And then but then those guys, what they get? Second place. The Turks?
So Sour Showcase, which was like maybe a month ago, they got second place in the sour diesel category, the straight sour diesel category.
And then coming up next month is the next little competition thing there from OMG.
Yep, they got the kush and sour comp coming up. Also, I'm not really sure what we're entering into that, considering most of us are sold out.
Damn, tough life.
But
Tough life.
yeah.
Well,
It's always
that was
better
one.
to be getting
That
full
was one that
full.
I was contemplating, but then we also have the DGC and hash cup thing coming on out
Yeah,
here.
well,
so.
what's up with ADSI New York, bro?
I
Come
know.
on.
I keep trying, but then every time I pick a date, it's like either there's a shit going on there already that I'm like, oh god, that'll just turn into a
Yeah, it's tough.
complete.
It's tough.
You guys have a cup every weekend. It's like, come on now, slow down a little bit. What else is going on in New York, huh, besides 8,000 competitions and fucking?
I mean, we just launched our LMNOZ in Illinois, though. That's going really well.
Nice.
I think we're on our like second drop with Ryan the Man there.
Ryan the
with Legacy.
kid. Just don't.
And then we're about to drop in New York probably in about 2 to 3 months with our strategic partners.
That you're allowed to tell us or not?
No, because a lot of things are still up in the air. I mean, partnership's fine. It's just what we're actually going to launch.
Gotcha.
It's still a little up in the air. Yeah.
And how's the shop
But no,
going? How's the
everything's going-
hippo zone?
The shop's terrible.
Terrible?
As all hydro stores are. Yeah, the two big hydro stores Long Island just closed.
Wow.
They got way more customers than I got.
Even with all, so basically everyone just goes direct now, and there's no like.
Yes.
There's no
There was
actual-
no legalization bump. All the people that were growing for profit that probably shouldn't have been growing, they all stopped growing because they can't get any, the black market's still super strong here. So
The traditional market, you mean? Gotta make it sound better.
the traditional market.
Yeah, sure. You have to put a
market.
pinky out while you say that, though. Traditional market, and keep your
Yeah, no, I mean,
clenched teeth.
yeah. No, the store sucks. Everything else is great, though. Everything else is great. So the store will, everything will figure it out
Well,
itself.
the reality is
eventually.
that most grow shops, like even when they were making money, there was an element. There was an element of it where it was like, the only reason we're doing this is because we went to the grow shop so often that we decided to open our own grow shop, so we didn't have to fucking give all the money to those guys, and then it's kind of like a personal, piggy bank of grow equipment for some people. That's what I've noticed over the years. It's like, and then those are the ones that stay open because it's from necessity. Whereas if you tried to survive off the public, yeah, it's pretty hard because once online shit kicked, like I remember when people would be like,
Oh, yeah.
I just order from Amazon. I was like, you order grow equipment from Amazon? You're crazy. But now I just see like everybody, like it's like almost like even sometimes you'll be in the grow shop and you'll be like, wait a minute, let me just look online. Holy shit, that's about half the price. Well, fuck it, I'm just gonna go home, and by the time I get home, it'll probably be there because that's how quick that shit gets delivered these days. So it sucks because convenience and price out. Fucking beats all helping your buddy out every day.
The price isn't even that good online anymore. I think it's just more convenience.
Yeah, it's convenient. Well, the thing is, if you like most grow shops, and if you have you have your little deal with everybody, everyone's got their little deal. Like, what's your fucking percentage off? And that might be the only thing that makes it better because you obviously can't get much of a deal with Amazon or fucking whoever else online.
It's been 12 years that I've been open. It served its purpose. Whatever happens in the future is going to happen. And
can you convert that space from a different, like, in just more of a social club or something like that? Can that happen in the future, or is that?
No, not really. But I mean, in all honesty, it would still be, if somebody actually owned a facility.
The hookah bar, I can already see it. Big Rosindogs.
They should just buy my store because I still get better prices than if people go direct on the store. So somebody could easily fucking save themselves thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars just by buying my store from me.
Oh, there you go.
But,
for sale.
If you're running like a huge facility.
Yeah,
if you're running a huge facility, you know what I mean?
Yeah, steal my idea. There you go. I just told you that. I just told you how to do that 5 seconds ago. That was
Rosin.
Uh-oh. Question. Oh, we got a sale. We got a buyer for you already.
Question from the chat.
We got a question and a buyer from the chat.
What is the LMNOZ lineage and profile?
Oh, there it is. Stolen tech.
Stolen tech.
That's cool.
I don't know. Tell him to hit up New Turps. They didn't ask him.
What? You don't even know your own fit?
Wow.
Come on.
I'm not the genetics guy.
Give us an idea. Give us an idea. Put us in a ballpark.
What's the
New
profile?
Turp City knows all about it. It's his genetics.
What does it taste like?
The profile. It's diesel fucking candy. It's the best fucking thing since sliced bread. That's all I got to say.
Wow.
But you have no idea what it is.
But you can't sell it.
And you can't.
Yeah, there's Skittles in there. There's sour and chem, and a couple other things.
Dog's
in there,
breakfast, aka the dog's breakfast.
Dog.
It is absolutely
dogs. It's the dog's breakfast.
The dog's breakfast.
Dog's breakfast.
It's absolutely fun. I'll send you some when I send you the check every month.
Thank you. Oh, I can't wait.
And send us some
Excellent.
of those.
So will you send it along with Mark's
tried to
salary?
cash the last 14-cent one you sent me, but
Those hash rollers, dude. Send
wasn't
some
gonna
of them
work.
too.
Oh, hash. What we got?
Yeah, he was gonna send some of those a while back.
Oh, you're worse than us,
hash
dude.
wrap?
You're worse than us.
Yeah, dude. We need some hash wraps, bro.
Yeah.
This is really bad. You really guys couldn't get any fucking guests on. I had to fucking come on. Jesus Christ.
Well, you know what it
Yeah,
was?
it's pretty bad.
It was like we just, we assumed that it was going to.
Holy
I always waiting for Dave to come.
Actually, we have somebody zooming in. They're late.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, we have more. Anyway, we got
do?
Kyle.
Good.
Kyle's going to be coming in soon.
No, we had I have
Canada.
a Women in Cannabis podcast.
What?
who's gonna
They are going to
zoom
zoom in?
Yeah.
And I thought we were saving that until we had some promo for them.
I wrote.
What is that?
last
Rainbow
night.
fish? Gay fish? You
New
got some
Turk
gay,
City
you got
fish.
gay fish
They're
there? Turn those around.
they're
Turn it around.
award-winning fish.
Gay fish. Look at that. Yep.
It's right up Dave's alley.
Yeah.
Gay fish are
Gay
right
fish
up my alley.
Up his
Okay,
alley.
Cool.
Up his alley.
My life would have been so much easier.
Packaging and product.
Would have been so much easier.
You sent me the link.
Yeah.
Should I put the link out to the wild?
No, we have,
Oh, boy.
we have guests calling.
We have
in.
guests. Great.
Yeah,
This is
We
great.
got real
Then-
guests.
We're real guests, apparently. We'll see.
Not Rosin. Not Rosin
Dave's
guests.
arrangement of guests sometimes.
No, I don't think they're gonna.
Is
They're zooming. I sent them the
you
Oh
did?
yeah.
link.
little
They
rosin
knew what
action
time
going
they
on.
were
Little rosin
supposed
action.
to.
Okay.
I don't see no turp puddles on
Let's
the
just
top
call
of
it the
though.
rosin
Hey, where's
show.
the turp?
Where's
Where's
the turp
turps?
puddles? Oh, look at that.
Oh, Dave, look.
That's real nice.
He's trying to
Oh, he put his face on it.
I like how it looks exactly like right now, too. Like you just took it 5 minutes ago. Oh,
No,
damn.
Daddy, just a minute. I gotta record that. I gotta see that.
It's in between haircuts.
In
In
between.
between haircuts.
Hey, Rosin.
In between
Yeah,
haircuts.
One more time.
That's insane, dude. One more time.
Oh, we have to get more. One more
No, the
time,
other one.
Rosin Dog. Hey,
The other
China's
one.
over here. Put it right in front of your face. It
China
looks
wants
perfect.
a picture of your.
Yeah,
there it is,
you've
there.
been stolen in China now. You're being reproduced on a mass scale. T-shirts, posters.
It's in China.
Yeah, he does look like the typical Chinese person. So that's cool. You'll fit right in there.
Yep.
He's gonna make one of those masks you put over your head and makes it look like
Oh,
me.
that'd be awesome.
One of those.
Oh my gosh.
No, have
What?
every.
Another genius idea.
That's what Gene
Birth-
said. No.
Come on.
Yeah, everyone.
I
wants
would wear that.
China will get you.
You get me a Rosindogs mask.
Rosin Dog.
Yeah, I'll wear it. I'll
Yourself some
yeah.
points.
For maybe 30, 40 seconds. It'll probably be hot and sweaty. You don't. So you of all people don't get the little Easter egg that I put on the set today that ties into my post that you reshared. No, nothing.
I'm blind.
Yeah.
I mean, it shouldn't take much.
Oh, look
There's
at the
not
dog.
much difference.
Look at her. She's sticking
You
her head
know?
around the corner. Gonna be. Oh.
I'm like 4 joints in. Jesus.
So what is
Christ.
that?
I don't-
4 joints in. What the fuck does that mean? Dog.
Because my weed gets you high, actually.
Oh, damn. Well, who taught you how to grow that weed?
Ba-dum-bum.
Oh yeah. Exactly.
AJ.
Oh,
Did he?
Oh.
and that's funny thing.
No.
I drove past the dispensary today in Denver, and on the out, it must have been an old gas station. On the outside of it said "Fill up on diesel here," like a permanent sign. I'm like, does the bro get a nickel for that every time somebody stops in?
The one on
I
20th
don't know.
and
Does AJ get a nickel?
No, because he ripped it off.
Ooh, here we go.
I know all about that.
Battles.
No, listen. I've had this conversation with him. Is AJ 100 times better businessman than the bro? Absolutely.
Yeah.
Did he know how to sell cannabis when the bro was more interested in going on tour? 100%. Was AJ at least semi-professional, if not more so? Yes. Was the bro any of that? No. So I get it. Much better businessman, capitalized on an incredible opportunity presented to him by he who will not be named.
God, man.
Yeah, I mean,
Damn,
I
what
mean, he
an
never wanted it to
inspiration,
be
bro.
called the AJ cut anyway, either. You know, so it's not like
I get it.
that wasn't by his choice.
No one faults him. He was
You know.
in the right place at the right time
Absolutely.
and did what
But
was
that's a lot of it nowadays. You don't get, you know, that's just a lot of how shit happens nowadays.
it's what had to be done, and he did it. You know,
Yep.
Ooh, had to be done.
it had to be done. People wanted their smoke.
That's right.
You know, when that fire most don't understand. We're dealing with an
No,
entire
they don't
generation
understand
right
the
now.
scarcity. They don't understand the
No.
scarcity that was there back then.
Yeah. You don't
Yeah.
get it. You go
Yeah.
into a 7-Eleven or a Circle K here and you buy whatever you want, and that's how the dispensary model is. But it wasn't like that back in the day. And if you
No,
had
you got,
someone,
he called you up, man. You dropped everything you were doing and you shoot it down to the fucking city, or you weren't getting anything for another 2 months.
Yeah,
So-
totally understood. I didn't know him back then, you know, but It was very similar wherever anyone lived.
Yeah.
They knew
Yeah,
that one
scarcity.
person who had it. And he would always tell you that it was a little old lady that would come to town once every 8 weeks, you know, and you had to buy that story. Sure, of course, of
Yeah, while you're
course.
sitting in a room, you hear a hum behind the wall.
You know,
That's
so
nothing.
I get it. It's just like the chocolate tie story we've told. You know, when it comes around, you want to buy as much as you can.
With the strawberry cough.
Oh,
It wasn't
don't even
strawberry.
tell
Oh,
me.
yeah.
It was
Fort
straight up
Collins.
cough, and you were really going to go down this road again?
Yeah,
have
we
to
are.
derail?
Yeah, we are.
Anything to see you squirm.
I would love. Somebody has it.
We've already been through this.
Somebody has
We've
it.
already got people ready to send it to you, remember?
Let's go.
Yeah, people are
Hidden
ready to send it
Potential
to you.
Genetics. Shout out to Hidden Potential. He knows what.
Let's
He's
go.
Yeah.
got it.
He has it, dude.
He's got it.
For you.
I would love it. I would love it.
Who I met
Oh
through.
yeah,
Who I met through you.
That cut's definitely around here because I had the strawberry cloth back in the day from Kyle Cushman, like in the early 2000s.
This is the Fort Collins we're talking about, buddy.
Sorry,
So
I thought you meant the real strawberry cloth.
nah.
You're gonna make me get up
What are you doing
and
now?
go get the tray, Mark.
Why don't you grab
Oh,
the tray
wow.
and sit down when you get here?
Damn.
The dog finally laid down. You really want me to get up? That's gonna make her get up again and bother Adam.
Yep.
Yeah, the dog fell in love with Adam's feet.
Yeah,
The
like
dog.
The dog.
Oh,
We have a studio dog
Yeah,
now.
studio dog.
Yeah.
when are you guys coming to New York?
When you buy us the ticket, we're there.
Oh,
Well,
Send the
how
plane.
much money do you owe Adam right now?
lots.
I mean, really?
Well, hold on, let me check.
Uh-oh, don't even go there.
There's a lot of zeros. A lot of zeros in there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I hope
for
there's
real.
a number.
Pesos.
I hope there's a number in front of those zeros, not just a bunch of zeros. I got like 20 zeros
See, you did it. You made it
in a row. Nothing
I don't
in
know,
front of me.
Dave. How much do you owe Adam?
Ooh, his life.
My
his insanity.
Oh.
No, actually, I would say I owe him keeping me completely sane during the pandemic.
Oh my God, yeah.
Because if I didn't have this on Fridays, I would have. I stop
All
it.
right. See that? You didn't work, did it?
He should be sainted. He should be sainted
Yeah.
for that.
It was
And we're
just fucked. Come on, come lie down. Go lie down, dog.
back. Studio dogs. They're the best.
Oh, I know.
You know who loves studio dogs, by the way?
Huh.
The kid.
The kid loves
Oh,
studio
the
dogs.
kid. The kid said that every studio has a dog.
Yeah, every good
The
studio
dog?
And I was like, I don't think that's true, but
has a dog.
yeah. Not really. His dog would like just chew on that thing right below the table, so it was so loud I couldn't even like think. It was so terrible.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we get to go out to Chicago next month.
Do I have to show everybody? No, is that what
out there in Chicago?
do I have to give him
You
the
see,
hint?
you're not getting the hint. Come on.
Here, come on, look.
What is that?
Look it. I'm trying to.
What is that,
I'm trying to give this to you. To figure it out.
Easter bread?
Oh my gosh!
What is it?
I can't. A loaf of bread.
Yeah, Dave. Come on.
It's not a loaf of bread.
I'll give you a hint. It's chocolate.
A mushroom thing?
No.
It's a chocolate.
CO2 mushroom bag?
It's a swirly chocolate.
Oh, marble cake?
Oh no!
What do you mean? It was a marble cake.
Yeah, it's a marble
rye?
cake.
Did you already tell him it's a Seinfeld thing?
It's
or we have
marbled
to,
up.
Yeah, when he steals it from the old lady.
It was a
Hey.
babka.
Oh.
A chocolate babka.
You didn't know the episode though.
Chocolate
You knew the
vodka.
episode. Oh.
I do know the episode. Seinfeld's
answer
like,
And
was
it's
chocolate
vegetarian. I brought it for Adam since he's vegan.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's great
it's
for
great.
great for the show when
Let's
me
smoke
eating like dry bread.
No, we
dry-
eat it after
Oh.
between Patreon and
Yeah.
show.
Okay. Thanks, Dave.
Wow, Dave.
Wow,
it was a
Dave.
thought. It
Oh
was a
wow,
thought
what is
that
this?
counts.
This is really sticky.
That is it's Z3.
This is much
Z3PO.
stickier
Yeah.
Z3PO.
than some of the
I like the
last.
Z3PO.
I like C3. That was Patrick's favorite.
The Z3.
Yep.
Well, there you go.
So if anybody is in Barcelona, you want to head over to Bloom Room
Barcelona.
and buy some bobble.
Bob.
Get the bobble. If you say that, he'll know where you came from. Wow, stood up by Women in Cannabis podcast. Look at
It's
that.
not the first time, Dave, you've been stood up by a
Oh,
woman.
hold on. There you go. You're back on screen now.
Oh,
Rosin
there he
Dogs.
is.
I'm
But
sorry.
Rosin Dogs came through, so he didn't like leave us hanging.
No,
He
he's
heard the word, he heard the bat signal. He was like, what?
Yeah, dude.
Dude, I'm gonna be famous.
He's like, I'm totally on the show, bro.
But like I said, we got
Well, when
Tropicana
that
Kyle
money
in
hit my
the
Venmo
wings.
account, I was like, okay, I guess I got to go on.
Oh yeah, Dave, Mr. Big Bucks over
So-
here.
Venmo account.
Looking good, looking good.
I appreciate you.
Cash App, Zelle, whatever it's called.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
dude. Use Zelle because it's just a bank transfer and you don't get taxed for it, bro.
Bro.
Cool.
Zelle all day.
Zelle all day long, baby.
All right, well, I expect you guys to come to New York soon.
Like I said, and like
Wow.
Adam
Driver,
said.
send your driver.
Yeah, send the driver.
Send your
South Carolina,
driver.
pick you up.
Well, that's right. Adam doesn't fly anymore. He has to be driven. You have to check out his rider.
Amtrak.
He's afraid of Boeing.
Dave.
Amtrak.
Dave's afraid of everything. So
By
that's the
demons,
difference. So,
be driven.
There's a difference between being afraid of everything and just avoiding everything.
Yeah.
Okay? They're not the same. They're not.
That guy. Right there.
So
That guy.
tell us, give us some a little bit. I mean,
That guy.
I remember when we sat with you in your recently devastation after the floods and how we came to your aid and helped raise money and everything like that. So you've seen the before legalization in New York, and now you have the after. Are you thinking it's going well? I mean, what are you seeing for the future? We hear really disturbing news that there are people actually considering reversing some of the liberal policies that New York has. So give us the inside scoop. What's the future? hold
I
for
mean,
New York?
on that last note, I haven't heard anything like that. I mean, this state's so liberal; they're not going to reverse anything. As far as legalization, I mean, it really depends on who you are and what your mindset is. That's all I really say about it.
You sounded like Forrest
Yeah.
Gump there for a second, and that's all I have to say about that.
No, I'm just saying, everybody has taken legalization, in different ways. A lot of people are, happy about it, and a lot of people are super pissed off about it. But
Well, it's-
there's
I mean, like you
there's
said-
opportunity for everybody.
like you were saying before, though, the traditional market there is still strong as hell. So this didn't really change anything except for the accessibility became, widespread, whereas it used to be.
So
who you
really,
knew.
muggles go to dispensaries, and people in the know their guy.
Yeah, I would think so for the most part, right? I don't think anybody who is tapped in already is like, oh, I'm going to go to the dispensary because the weed
gonna
is
pay
so much
5 times
better.
much.
It's like, no, it isn't. So
I mean, you'd be surprised. I mean, these dispensaries that have opened up, there's 4 of them, within driving distance of, let's just say, Hippo, within 20 minutes. There's 4 of them right on that main road, Route 9 there. And between the 4 of them, they probably do about 1.5 million a month in sales. So what I tell my friends is, that's money that we're not getting anymore. You know what I mean? You're never going to get that back. And those numbers are just amazing to me.
oh, for sure. But I'm just saying, like, if you usually,
And that's this small town. I mean, that's small fucking towns. These aren't huge towns.
but I bet a lot of those customers are people who weren't tapped in before at all. They just wish they could have been, and now that's why they have their option. You know what I mean? Whereas I
Well,
think
it's
there's
not-
going to still, because there was such a small group of people that really, because people always think, like New York is such a big place. There's so much people smoking weed. There's so much weed coming into town. But really, back in the day, there wasn't that much good weed in the whole fucking city. There just was a lot of weed. You know what I
There
mean?
still isn't. There still isn't. No, I mean, there's a lot of weed, but it's, it's all fucking mid grade. You know what I mean? So for people to go into dispensaries, they're already smoking crappy fucking traditional weed on the fucking streets because it's $100 an ounce or something. So, I mean, you ain't getting nothing good in New York for $100 an ounce. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah. No, I get it. But yeah, it was
but
always
there's opportunity for everybody in the legal market now. I mean, you don't need a license to make money.
well. That's the funny thing is
it
like
just-
when I first met JJ was like I got picked up at the airport by Rick Fayer, and he drove me to go get the best weed in the city, and then I was about to meet my other friend Pig. And I was like, well, I got to go meet Pig. And he's like, oh, okay, well, we'll go here first, and then we'll go meet up with him. I get to JJ's place, open the door. There's fucking pig. There's everybody. I was like, wait a minute. So everybody's in this one spot to get weed? Like that was it. And so it just shows you how small like the head market was at the time. It was just like, that one guy, JJ. There you go. There was a few others too, but there wasn't that much. You know what I mean? It was definitely far and few between.
Yeah, there's still not a lot of good weed in New York. I mean, there's still not a lot of good weed. I mean, my team, fucking Seven Leaf, New Terp, and me, we have some of the best weed in New York. I got no problem saying that.
Well, that's how we know that is true, because he keeps winning weed. So that means there must be no good weed. That must be it.
I mean, and everybody's always sold out and stuff. So that really tells everything. And it's not like, and our shit ain't fucking cheap. You know what I mean? So.
Well, that is the one
Our
thing about
shit ain't fucking cheap,
That was the one good thing about
price
New York
just went up. I was just on the
always-
Adam Dunn show. Price just doubled, yo.
Oh shit! No, but you could
Adam
always
Dunn show bump.
you could always get good prices in New York for weed compared to other places. That's for sure.
Absolutely.
If it was good.
It's always been the most expensive weed market in the whole country.
Yes, sir.
People will pay 20% more for something that's 5% better.
Or a crutch.
Right.
20% more for 5% better.
You know what I mean?
Well, it's also status shit too. There,
crutch.
everybody wants to be like, it's like you obviously want to have the best weed in the room.
I mean, it's really not. It's just a bunch of people that have brands they're just white labeling. They're just buying
now
weed.
I'm
and
talking back in the
fucking
day. I'm
bear.
talking back in the day, like when it was just like people.
No, yeah.
Wall
They're
Street
just
guys.
listening
You have
to
Wall
what's
Street
needed.
guys that would fucking just wanted to impress each other, and there was people who had one or two customers, and they made more money than they would if they had 30 customers right now. You know what I mean? Because that guy would pay $800 an ounce. Like, okay, I'll give you 800. I'll give you 1,000. You know what I mean? It was like didn't matter. Like prices didn't matter, and like at that point, especially when people were growing small. Because New York is not known for having large amount of spaces available. So like if you have a couple lights and you can only grow a pound or pound and a half, but you're getting $600 an ounce or something, it's totally worth it. You know what I mean? At that point, you're like, holy shit, I just did 10 grand out of my closet, which now you need a whole fucking warehouse to get into profit.
Yeah, I mean, I tell all the young kids I had a fucking 4-lighter and I lived like a king. You know what I mean?
Yep.
You went to Russia and bought your wife, brought her back, and now she's a nurse.
Hey, be careful. She's in the room.
It's true.
She just walked in.
Wait, Mrs. Rosindogs, we were talking earlier that since you're 30 years younger than Mike, we're just wondering when he kicks, who are you considering dating right away?
Right away, like hours later.
Like how long would you wait? Would it be days, hours? Or
I
like,
don't know. I'll have to
like
see.
leaving
I'll
the
have to
hospital?
No, I would be single forever after that.
Wow. He's a lucky boy.
How's the unfinished basement going? Is any work been done since I read that last?
Oh, you mean Rosindogs' infamous basement here?
Yeah, I see the roof hasn't been finished yet, so that's obvious. But you
Never-
did get
it's
some
never
green,
getting
some
finished.
green, and that's different. I mean, I think it wasn't even there.
No, we're
Last time
moving
was
into a castle. We're moving into a castle. It has like a helicopter pad and shit. It's like 65,000 square feet.
Cool. That
So
Stolen hash wrap
Slight-
technology, really.
slight
You put it to
upgrade.
work.
Slight upgrade.
yeah, it's all because of the hash wraps. Absolutely. I just licensed it out to Cookies and
great.
Connected.
Thanks.
And
All
yep.
right. Well, I'll just be waiting patiently on the sides.
I told you the checks in the mail. Did you check your mailbox?
I did. Every day. Every day I run quickly.
Well, maybe I sent it to Dave. I don't remember.
Yeah.
Let me see who cared.
I don't go to my mailbox. It's only bad news.
Dave's too scared.
I don't go there. Nope. I had
Any
to
news?
go today because it was just open.
Any news is bad news.
You got just to close it.
That's all I did.
Oh, shit.
That's all I
Gotta
did.
send, I forgot to send the link.
All right, so
You
New
got this.
York, what's the future hold? I mean, what are you going to see down the road? Are they opening dispensaries at a
Yeah,
good
there's
pace?
350 dispensaries open, if not more. There's over 700 brands.
That's crazy.
Wow.
I mean, I see like a
Is that just a
Lamborghini in
number
my
you're
future.
is that just a number you're throwing out, or is that like?
No, those are real numbers. I have a back end app that gives me all the numbers
You got
from
a
all the
back end app,
stores.
bro? You don't.
Yeah.
Mrs. Rosindogs, are you hearing what he's disclosing? He's
Is
talking.
that your grinder?
Really?
Or is that with grinder?
You're
or
going to
what?
talk
It gives
about
me
this
all
on the air?
numbers.
It's only going to make more people want to date her after you're gone. If we know she's open to that.
She doesn't know. She doesn't know where the money's buried. But anyway, I have an app that gives me all the store numbers. So any dispensary, I can give you what numbers they do in a day, in a month, what their highest number of selling product is, and then it also gives me all the numbers for all the brands too, what they're selling, what's on their menu, all those numbers. So it's pretty amazing.
No, that's pretty cool. That's good thing to have. You have to pay for that. You have to pay for
No,
that.
I believe Washington started with an app like that. They called it 518.org or something like that. You could always.
So there's
look
a
it up.
couple people that do it. You know, it is quite costly. Luckily, one of our strategic partners lets me log into his shit. So because it is extremely costly monthly, but it is very eye-opening. Absolutely eye-opening. So.
I gotta say, Adam's weed right now is so sticky that it's fucking up the lighter.
No,
You
dude,
know?
you can't even light shit. It's like, oh, that's when you know it's good, right? When you can't even flick the fucking thing because your hands are so sticky.
For sure.
It's probably three days dry out there in Colorado.
No, actually, this is the funny part. Is this shit is months, and I haven't even trimmed.
That's
it yet.
your new tech.
I haven't even trimmed. I'm so I'm just so slammed and just not because I'm doing actual work. So I have to go to like get up and go to work kind of shit. So all of a sudden I'm like get home and I'm like the mechanic with the
facility shit.
Never wants to fix your own car.
I'm the mechanic with the gray primer Nova right now with the big rims on it. Back in the day when you were like, one day I'm gonna fucking paint this thing, but
I'm
right
gonna
now,
have time to fix it. I'm gonna have.
But now
time.
I'm gonna go work on other people's cars all day, and then I'm gonna get home and be like, forget about it.
Yeah.
Give me one.
Yeah. Work on somebody else's 10,000, 20,000 plants. Yeah.
Exactly, and so it has been a little bit of that. So I've been just like keeping the room at the right, keeping everything around 55, 60, and 50%. Everything keeping.
I mean, you have to be able to. I mean, every time you make seeds, I mean, you must just have bags of seeds. I mean,
I got some seeds.
Those rooms are huge.
I got some seeds, so if you need some seeds,
yeah,
just give me a heads up.
What are you talking about? I don't know what you think you know, but he sells out of seeds like all the time.
Oh yeah.
So the scarcity of what. If you, I don't even think you can go to Seeds here now and get Adam seeds, right? Because there's so few of them available.
Oh, so few. I can't. It's so hard to make.
So few.
I can't even give away a pack.
Hippo. I got a bunch of them for you.
Then
you want me to send out people free seeds for the Adam Dunn shot? I'll do it.
Well, you heard it. Hold on, contest time.
There you go.
All right, we have a lot of people in the studio today.
Oh, yeah, they all get free.
Let me look around, and I'm going to find at least one person here. No, not them. Not that. All right, there is one person here.
Yeah.
A free pack of Adam Dunn.
It's Mike Denver, so he wins the seats.
Mike Denver's not. He's not allowed.
He's the only one that's never allowed because he always wins. He is literally the guy. And now he's sitting here trying to.
No, because he has nicer hair than me. That's why, not because he always wins.
He doesn't. His sister has great hair, but Mike's hair he cut it off. He's bald now.
Why are you looking at his sister?
Yeah. Yeah, he's totally. So wait, actually, let's turn this around. We want to talk to Mrs. Rosindogs.
Oh.
Well, let me see if I can change the camera. Hold on.
I'll just come over. I'll come over.
Oh, she's coming over. Hold on.
Most people.
I gotta move it.
Hey,
That wasn't
look
that
at
hard.
that. Most people didn't believe you were real. They thought you were some type of like.
I'm real.
And so now we're getting a really good understanding, the rest of the people who are watching on YouTube, of what a 30-year difference looks like in a relationship. Okay.
Mike looks great. I mean,
for a 65-year-old, he looks amazing.
If I was his age, I would look, much older.
Scary part.
Damn.
Scary part is if we get Big Dummy and him
Adam
together,
had
it might have a
beard.
little. It might be crossover. There's a lot of crossover now.
Oh.
Yeah, you better watch.
He's
that.
probably listening.
Of course. Of course. You could be Big Dummy's brother now, so that the name sticks. The name makes sense. It'd be very hard to figure out who's who at a certain point. If you're like Big Dummy, they'd be like, which one? Which one?
So is he really the $6 million man now, Mrs. Rosindogs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm about to quit my job, you know.
Sweet.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah. So if you could grab a check off the checkbook and send Adam his royalties for teaching him, basically you would give your husband the opportunity to make his stolen tech legitimate.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm on it. I'm on it.
Oh, look,
You just have to send me the address,
it's Rosin Cats.
It's Team AJ. You know how we roll around here.
Come on, nobody's seeing this? How the cat is totally on screen now? That's so great.
Oh, the cat too.
We
yeah.
got dogs. We got cats.
Rosin cats.
Living together. And
Yep.
She's the bad kitty.
Yeah.
What is that?
She's the Asian kitty.
The bad kitty.
Naughty kitty.
Get him.
All right, so finish up your story. What did you do 420 and how did it go?
We slept all day because we were at the Billies the night before.
Nothing? You didn't do anything on 420?
Every day's 420.
That's exactly what I've been telling people, and I actually...
Yeah. No, I mean, the park would have been cool, but, you've been to the park once, you go every 3 years, I don't know.
Yeah. For sure. And it is funny because it's like, I didn't do anything either, and I was just like, this is so awesome, dude. I have nothing to do and don't have to go. I mean, I came down here and picked up Nick and drove home, and then that was it. And I was just like, well, that was great. That was like the best, not having to do, because you always, it doesn't matter every year. So everyone's trying to hit that deadline and like, oh, I need that shirts and I'm waiting for this thing.
420 specials, I got to stock up.
And then everybody's like disappointed at best usually. And then the one guy kills it and everybody else is sad. Usually what happens, right? You go to an event, like one guy, everybody's there lining up, spent all their money with fucking Cap or somebody. And then you're like, really? That's it? Okay, well, that was...
I had
too much anticipation here in Colorado, and we have blizzards literally every year.
I was expecting it, but it was an okay day. I was expecting, I would do something, right? And the whole day, I'm thinking to myself, I'm forgetting something. But it's 420, and I'm thinking, well, that's the day you would forget something. It'll be fine. I had actually purchased tickets to the Cheech and Chong documentary on 420. And those seats were empty. I did. I completely forgot. I did not remember until I was listening to the Cheech and Chong interview on the Howard Stern wrap-up show the other day.
And you're like, oh, dude, am I driving good? Am I still dramas? Am I driving?
Yeah. I could not believe it. Because I got a text from somebody in New York, and I that's when it just hit me that fuck. I just paid $50, $25 a ticket.
Oh,
I bought 2 tickets.
Dad, you should have told us.
This is the. You see what? Remember, you missed the story. I forgot.
Yeah, I get that.
It didn't happen. There was no memory of it.
Because that actually was funny. Because that was the only thing that I thought might have been worth doing. Because I was like, oh, somebody said, oh, they're showing that, and I was like, oh, I would have gone and seen that if I'd known that somebody had tickets.
Did you listen to the interview on Howard, on the wrap up show, Mr. Dog?
He obviously not. Look at him.
No.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
See the lack of brain
Cheech and
activity
Chong
as he
were
said that? He
on
was
the
like,
Howard
"Arr."
Stern wrap-up show, and I gotta say that hit him with the Hine. John Hine and Gary Delabate did an amazing job interviewing. They did a better job than we did. Actually, I realized something.
That wouldn't be
we don't know how to interview.
No,
people?
no.
Yeah,
It wasn't us. It wasn't us. When Tommy is stoned, he does not talk as much as he does when he wasn't stoned, because it was almost like he was on like 12 cups of coffee when he was on the show.
Speaking of 12 cups of coffee, Tony Baloney.
Wait, did he shave his beard?
It's in the shadow box. It's got it in the shadow box. Did you do it?
Holy
did you
shit.
fix the Ozo code yet?
Look at that. 1 week. Look at 1 week.
Look at the peer pressure.
He's got champions. He's winning things. And
I just saw him the other day. It was way longer.
We saw that.
No, it's
Yeah, I shaved it.
Damn.
So I guarantee you right now.
I was only kidding, by the way. I was like, no, I was totally kidding.
I did not put it in the shadow box.
Tony, you be the judge here. If we took a snapshot of this screen right now, and somebody was not familiar with Adam and I and our shtick, would they think that the guy sitting in the photo with the young lady right there was her father, right? Right? Tell the truth. Tell the truth.
I guess so.
Okay, I just want that on the record. Look at him
Maybe your
stuffing his
uncle or
face with
something?
gummy fish.
Could be our uncle.
You're not supposed to eat that shit.
Two down. Two down.
Isn't your wife a cardiac nurse? Something
I
in
do
the hospital.
ultrasounds.
Yeah. So what's? Come on. Oh my goodness. All right, Tony. Welcome.
I have more doctors.
What'd
than
you do
know.
on 420?
420, we just really relaxed on that day.
This is
It was
so
Sunday.
great.
Watched Hash Church. Hash Church is from like noon to 4 o'clock.
Did you
We're
just
out.
advertise another podcast on the show? Holy shit. Well,
Oh,
it's
you know.
okay. He's great.
Well, you guys weren't on, so what was he supposed to do?
You couldn't watch a rerun? You couldn't give us the extra play on YouTube? Your
You can
husband's
watch
been on the show.
The jug dealers. The jug dealers.
Look at this. Look at them plugging.
I know, right?
Do you think our reach now our reach is not that? Might as well just mention the Dude Grows Cup coming up.
It is coming up.
Oh,
and
this
we're
is
about to
the
have,
show?
and we're
I
about
know.
to have, and we're about to have,
I spoke with Banner today.
and we're having Kyle on because Kyle is putting together the hash bash,
Nice.
which is the
Sweet.
day. So there you go. We are cross
When are you
promoters around here.
when are you flying me out there?
Hell no.
No, what are you talking about? Just use
You got
the
your
hash
driver. You just
proceeds.
drive. Get in the car and drive. Tell him to start.
Drives.
Yeah, you got the driver.
That's a
You got
lot.
the driver. You just kick it back, and it's a nice. It's a
Just
nice.
get them some meth, and
Once
we'll
you get
be
out of
there in
once you get out of like
26 hours.
Pennsylvania,
Yeah.
it starts
Yeah.
opening up.
Get some what? What?
Some meth.
Oh,
Oh God.
Some trucker caffeine. What do they call it? I don't know.
trucker caffeine?
They don't have that shit here in New York, dude. The mob kept it out. There's just cocaine and shit. There's no meth here.
Is that what you're trying to like get in front of something right now?
No, definitely not.
Okay.
Definitely not.
Okay, we see how it is. Meth,
I'm just saying.
sour
But
family
if you know-
meth wraps.
If you know a guy. If you know a guy. No, kidding. It is a family, you
So,
know, kind of like a cult.
Is there
So-
anybody out there in Adam Dunn Showland that actually did something exciting on 420?
Nope.
Because Adam
that
did
wants
nothing.
free seeds?
I did.
That wants free seeds
Free
from
seeds from
Rosindogs?
Rosindogs. Come on, nobody. Really, and
Nobody,
the
I
only
guess
person
not.
I can look to right now, he's actually there's a rule against him winning anything. Like really, kind of sucks right now. Did you think we could
Yeah, because it was
temporarily?
Adam Dunn show seeds, so I mean, he's probably got enough of those already.
Well, here's an interesting thing. Why do you have seeds that you're not growing?
Because I sell them at the store.
Oh,
Or I try to sell them, but nobody wants regular seeds.
damn!
They all are lazy.
Everybody wants
Lazy fuckers.
autos and feminized.
I want the reach
and-
around
Great
seeds. I want the
They want-
auto reach arounds, please.
Yeah.
I want the plant
Yeah.
that fucking does it all.
The auto.
I want the auto reach
around.
arounds, please, only.
No, but somebody did just grow out the Mesa mints.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Yeah, he gave me a bud of it. I haven't smoked it yet.
Cool.
Mesa.
Just not ready.
It's not ready.
But then he grew the other one too, the Kushage.
Mhm.
Kushage Mesa mints, maybe it is.
Yes, sir.
Is that what that was one of them, right?
Sure was.
Yeah, I think I just gave one of my buddies one of the cassette tapes and said, "Here, grow this shit."
Well, there you go.
That's the way you do it, and hope for a cutback.
And then they cry
On
because
the-
on the regular, man, I gotta. So speaking of which, Tony Baloney blew it away. He got second place. That's what.
Ha ha ha!
Oh, there we go. There we go.
You got cat butted.
Cat butt.
Yeah.
Yeah, towards second place, I had 27 entries. I'm kind of stoked. I don't know.
Yeah.
Not too stoked.
Oh yeah.
It's just a very small contest.
Still, I mean, it is something. It is what it is. It was done professionally, or how was the judging? Do you feel it was done?
It was just 7 judges. They were the winners from last year. A couple of them were the winners from last year.
That's a
So
good- There you go. No, that's good.
there you go.
At least they know what's up. They know what good weed. I mean, that's the whole key. Is like it depends on who's like. If you got people judging and they don't know shit, and then you start to see patterns develop. Like, wait a minute. So the guys who like rented the place won. Is that what's going on here? It's like, yeah.
It wasn't nothing like that, but
No, that's good.
yeah.
And you guys, you
Decent
sold some
turnout
seeds?
at the event. A couple people showed up. Nobody showed up and said they saw it on the Adam Dunn show.
What? I was expecting a huge.
There was only like 20, 30 people showed up. It was a little windy, but it was cool.
Nothing
Cool
like
to
doing
just get out
dabs
there
in the
and-
wind.
It's a lot of fun to give people jars and have them smell it and be like, oh my god, what's that? And that's really fun to see people's expressions.
Sure.
Smelling the jars.
Oh, for sure. That I will say is the bane of Colorado's existence is that you really you have to almost take your samples out of the bag before you bag it up, because you can't be opening and closing here in Colorado, or else you wind up with dust. It's just it is that. But you know what makes it better? To throw in a plug, Terplock bags by Grove Bags.
Terplocks.
So if you don't know this technology, I have no idea what this is made out of. It looks like it's some type of poly, oil product, plastic. But for all I know, it's glass.
It's 7 layers of plastic. Keeps everything at 58 to 62%. It's fucking right on the money. And fuck, I've left weed here in Colorado. If you don't have that, you're fucked. Put it that way, because the shit here, even glass jars are no good. You know what I mean? They'll dry your shit up way too quick. But these are lifesavers.
And they've adapted their line to now cover the commercial market, so it's not just for eighths and quarters and ounces. They have super duper big bags to hold multiple pounds.
They got
if you're a
bin
commercial
liners.
garden.
They got it all. They got like the 27-gallon liners for your fucking yellow top things for storage, and they got and they can do whatever custom shit you wanted to. If you really feel like, dude, I gotta need this. Okay, we can do that.
We have some bags with the show logo.
Well worth the price of
Oh, for sure.
admission.
No, for sure.
Just like your weed. You want your weed that people pay top dollar for to be put in a shit bag and then not really savor the flavor. There you go.
Oh, the custom Adam Dunn show bag.
There you go.
Yeah, dude. It's where I keep all my drugs.
Why do you put that accent on when you say that like that? That's racist. That's pretty fucking racist, right?
That's how I say drugs, dude. I don't know I don't know what I'm supposed to say.
Dogs.
Whatever, dude.
Whatever.
So,
Tony got to smoke my weed.
Yeah, LMNO is the legit. It's the truth.
But you don't even know anything about it.
yeah, tell us what it is, because he doesn't know anything.
Yeah.
He smoked it. He smoked it. That's all you need to know.
Yeah.
Do you know the lineage? Because he doesn't.
Yeah. Do you
No,
know?
I don't know the
Fuck.
I told you, it's like Zittles,
It's
Sour,
Zittles?
91,
It's like gas and
Kentucky,
There's Zittles
stuff.
nowadays? I didn't even know that was a thing.
Skittles, or
Oh.
whatever the fuck they call
Okay,
it.
Zittles is
I'm
like-
dyslexic.
Yeah.
To the young lady sitting on
Zittles don't
camera,
sound
your
so
dad
nice.
really needs to take a break, man.
Weird.
Get him a glass of water or something. Does he have an aide at your place that comes to assist him? To take him to the bathroom and stuff. Check his bedpan. Maybe it needs to be cleaned out
shit.
or something. Is that somebody else joining us?
So it
Who is
looks
that?
like a
Oh, hold on.
Who is it?
Hold on now. Hold on.
Wait for
we got
Archie to
we got
do
you
his
split.
job.
We got you all
Sorry,
split
yeah,
up.
we're all split up.
There he
we
is.
are.
Yo,
Here we
yo.
are. Hello. How's
Turn
it
your
going?
phone sideways, please.
Oh,
You know,
God, hold on.
Haven't
Give
heard
me a
that one
second.
yet.
It's fucking been on the show a gajillion fucking times.
I know, hold on.
We
I gotta
practically
change my
have a
settings.
chair with your name on it, and
What, next to you?
well, it's kind of next to Mark, but it's
Okay.
in the studio.
I gotta go all boomer on you guys. Hold on.
He's gonna go all boomer on us. There's one person on this call that can relate to being a boomer.
Who? Rosindogs?
Correct.
Oh, yeah.
Have you ever
that old.
Have you ever met his daughter?
No, I've not.
She's right there.
I met the cat.
Got it. No, that's his kid.
Bat
Cat's
kitty.
still here. The
Yeah.
cat's still here, yeah.
Cat butt. Show the butt.
Uh-oh.
This is so cool that Kyle is like the most technical person we know.
I know, and he's
And
having the
he
hardest
can't
time.
figure this out. And he's even got like a shadow on it.
He's the guy
You
we
know.
would
I
call
know.
for the tech help.
It's like,
I
wow,
am the
you are
boomer
not
today.
helping your case for people to trust your
It's okay.
advice.
It's
in
okay.
regards
He's
to
got
tech.
he's got a clip on, a belt clip for his Android phone or
I
whatever.
do.
So
No, it's
that's
an iPhone now.
Oh, you have the
upgraded,
iPhone with
remember?
it. You still have a
You have a belt
You have
clip.
the belt
That
clip
Yeah, I
is-
think
on
the
the iPhone?
important part is the clip portion of that.
The phone's too big, dude.
He's got a belt clip with a twist deal. You know, they
really
you
doesn't-
twist it back and you have to click it off. You know,
Oh,
those?
that's nice, dude.
It doesn't
Those are like-
fucking matter what
it's a
brand
total-
of phone it holds.
That's a boomer shit. That's
Yeah.
boomer
I
shit
keep
right
that thing on me.
Yeah, you
is
do. Shit.
Let me ask you a question. Does your fanny pack get in the way?
Wow.
Sometimes.
Dave's just trying
Dave's
to compete.
digging.
Dave's, you know how many fanny packs Dave has? Look at him. He,
Oh, I know.
Dave is a fanny
It's a
pack.
safety kit.
Dave is a
All
human
right.
fanny pack.
He loves that shit.
I would. No, I actually have two. One's not a fanny pack. It looks like a fanny pack. Oh, look, your dad's done.
That's
He's
it.
off camera. He left his kid on camera. We need to see your ID. We don't even know if you're 21. I have no idea.
Almost.
A little bit. So, come on, Kyle. Really? You can't figure out how to turn your fucking phone sideways?
No, hold on 1 second. I'm gonna try to get my computer logged in instead.
Yeah.
Rather than reach over and turn your phone, you're gonna log onto the computer. That
No,
is
yeah, 'cause
that's
it's
a
like set
boomer
up
way of
right
solving
now
a
on the-
problem.
on the computer, and I don't have a way to turn it sideways. So hold on.
It's like
Give
the
me-
kids. It's like we're on the
Vinny.
kid. It's like we have the kid back on the show now.
Yeah.
It's like Tech Talk with the kid.
Yeah, it's good.
He's now the man.
I'm the most technical savvy of all of you too, and I can't figure it out.
And you're just letting us down, man.
I know.
Totally
That's
letting
what
us
happens.
down.
It's been a long week, Dave.
Has it?
It has.
What did you do for 420?
I went up to Vail for 420 actually, and took 4 days off.
No shit.
Why?
Yeah.
What?
Uh,
Don't say that
I'm
word around
taking
here. Nobody
time
around
off.
here is allowed to have days off. I don't think. So.
What's a day off?
Day off.
How does that work?
It's a good question, man. I had to force myself. Trust me.
Yeah, I got you.
Okay,
Then
let
you
me
must have
switch this.
everything
Hold
on autopilot. That's fucking props to you, man.
No, I had someone watch my house,
Oh,
but
okay.
I wish.
Okay. You know, now that I'm seeing you on the show, I'm realizing who we haven't spoken to in a long time. Mr. Diamond.
Yeah.
We should get him back on and find out what he's doing.
Yeah,
He's,
why don't
he's,
you do
he's
that,
going to
Dave?
become a super recluse living up in the fucking woods.
Why
in
don't
the
you do that,
hills.
Dave?
Why don't I just call him right now?
Yeah, why don't you call him up?
What happened to Kyle? We lost him?
Dial his
No,
ass up.
I'm still here. I just am switching to the computer because you guys are complaining. So
Yeah, well, Dave's
I have
complaining.
to look as
really.
good as possible.
Dave's the one that's complaining.
Okay,
I mean,
I'm sending. Let's see.
don't lump us all in there with Dave like
Oh,
that.
I'm not. Don't worry.
Okay, good.
Just
Yeah.
Dave.
Don't be trying to steal my thunder.
I was doing okay. Wait, you sent something to me?
Yeah.
Why?
Because that's for Kyle.
Ugh.
That's his putting it together.
That's for Kyle.
That is for Kyle.
You want me to show it right now?
Yep. When he pops back on the screen, then he'll have something to show.
I don't think he
Oh.
wants
Talk
to be
about-
on screen anymore.
He doesn't need to be. He
Well, because it'd be fine. He'd be on screen right now if it wasn't for you complaining about his thing being sideways.
Yeah,
Do you really think it
Dave.
was a complaint
Yeah.
or more of an observation to let him know so that his gorgeousness can be seen, you know,
We
by
got
more
double cat
people?
butt. What's going on? Oh no, it's dog butt. We got
Dog butt.
and
Oh, yeah,
cat
dog
butt.
butts.
Dog butt.
Are you
Dog
trying to upstage
Yes.
Pauline?
Oh wait.
Oh,
Trying,
that's a
obviously.
cute puppy.
That is a damn cute puppy.
Wow. How old? How old is she, Baloney?
Oh,
Is his mic off?
4 years old.
Oh, not a puppy.
What? Wow. Looks very pup like.
Kind of looks like you a little bit, though.
Now, I mean, with the beard
We got
off.
matching beards.
Yeah. So back to the question at hand. Did you shadow box the beard?
Boom. Now you got your call.
No.
Show him the shadow box. You want to see my shadow box? 'Cause
You didn't?
I brought the instructions for you and everything.
What the fuck?
Oh, we got
What?
That not that. There
Oh.
we go. Now go back to the other one. Go to the other shots. Go to the other shots. I said.
What other
I
shots?
thought I said you 3 shots, didn't I?
Oh,
How to make it? There you go. Look, there's the work. You got to.
Is Rosin daughter laughing at us?
You gotta put it together from all your scraps, right? You get your scraps.
Yeah, you
you
get all
line
the
them
scraps.
all. Scraps. You line them all up.
I'm sorry. Go back. Those look like pubes. I think you might have filled in
No,
some.
dude. Those are some long ass pubes and gray. I don't have that many gray pubes yet. Haven't got there yet. But that was So look at that. Look at that work. Look at the work going into that.
Yeah, no, that's a nice work.
And then you put in a little phase thing, and then you're good to go. Boom.
Yeah.
Shadow.
Totally normal stuff right there.
Tony, I'm thinking by you not doing that, your status in the cult.
I know he's lowered himself now, and he's no longer lieutenant. He's still executive producer of the I've Done show.
No, I think we bust him down to assistant executive producer. Yeah.
Here we go.
Hash Bash 2025.
Hash Bash.
Let's talk about that.
Vermilion Hill, Longmont, Colorado.
Vermilion Hill.
New venue this year too. The new venue is absolutely sweet.
Is that with the NU or NEW? I'm just wondering.
I think it's UE. NUE.
Oh, cool, dude.
Venue.
Nice.
NEU. I don't know, man. I'm too high for this.
That was a dumb
It
bit.
would be something else if Longmont took over like the cannabis gathering mecca place where you could go and have it be tolerated.
I don't think this is going to have anything to do with Longmont. This is about private spot. Everything. It's not.
It's not a big venue then.
No,
it's going to be Bongmont with the nitrous bong there.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, Bongmont, dude.
Now we're talking.
Oh, see, 10, 9, 8. Somebody better buy that domain in the room.
I like it.
There you go.
Hey, he's back. And look at that. You look so much better.
Yeah, I'm not boomered out anymore. Sorry.
What is that sound?
Is that you?
Yeah, that's
I
you.
think that's Rosindogs. That's not me because I can hear it too.
Oh, it's Rosindogs.
Fucking Rosindogs.
Jesus. Wait a minute.
Rosindogs.
It's Rosin daughter is there, not Rosin dogs.
Daughter.
But she knows how to mute it, unlike he would. He would just go.
Because he's old.
Right, yeah.
I can't figure it out.
Like
I don't know how to stop.
Are they role reversing right now? Rosin daughter is on camera and Rosin dog is sitting off camera.
Honey? Where's my pills?
Yeah, see?
Oh, here we go.
Where's my
Do you need to be wiped?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do it.
I've fallen and I can't get up.
Exactly.
Push the fucking button.
That's
The
what I
wife
was,
Classic, dude.
that's what I was just.
Push
Life
the
alert.
fucking
That's what
button.
I was thinking in my mind as you said that.
Classic.
So perfect.
I was thinking of Kyle today when I reached in and I pulled out that nice jar you gave me on my birthday.
Oh yeah, nice.
Still terpy
Good
as
stuff.
all fuck.
Speaking of Sour Family Farms, I got to get Keith another couple jars too.
Hold on, foul. Keith is not involved in Sour Family Farms. That is an AJ spinoff.
Yeah. I know.
You want to get in touch with the bro, you have to go to Sour. What is it?
Family genetics.
Family Genetics.
I was joking.
Not confusing at all.
Apparently, AJ though is the originator. So
Whoa!
he's somebody who we have to honor, of course.
Now you're causing waves.
Damn.
60% of the time.
Wow. Lots of waves.
I didn't expect that from you.
Shots fired.
No, I was being sarcastic, guys. Come on.
Oh,
it didn't
okay.
sound
We're
like you.
double
Wow.
checking. We're double
Yeah.
checking.
Your sarcasm was
I
lost.
would never ever.
All right. So tell us about
I'm team Keith over here. Come on.
So Hash Bash.
Yeah.
Bash is this a new thing? Is this a new idea?
This is a new one, yeah. So every year the Dude Grows, crew basically does the flower event, and I told them, I'm like, guys, why aren't you doing a hash event? Because a lot of people don't smoke flower anymore, so there has to be a hash event. So they put me and Tops in charge of organizing and throwing the whole thing.
I like that.
Yeah, well, they're not hash guys. They all smoke flower. Like Banner won't take a dab.
Yes,
very
he
much
will.
A flower.
I gave him a dab axe. He used it.
Yeah, once maybe, and then sitting in the box.
I'm gonna fucking call him right now.
Oh no, Mrs. Rosindogs, you're ousted.
Banner.
No.
Banner. Hey, listen, Kyle's talking smack about you.
Yeah.
Oh, what you want?
Look at her sign.
He's
Look what it
canceling
says.
your hash bash. Kyle's canceled. Oh damn! That's
no,
not
no.
her. That's not her. That's Rosin Dogs, not Rosin Daughter.
That's AI.
No, it's not AI. Rosin Dog is a AJ disciple.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck him.
Oh. I mean, he makes pretty good looking kids, though. You know, you got to give him that, right?
His kids have bad taste.
Oh.
Wow. Damn.
Whoa.
Ouch.
Oh.
Yeah, because I'm sure the bro would have made it as popular as AJ did.
AJ's better at selling weed and selling himself than Keith is, but at the same time, you got to hold up your own story for your investors. So that's what he's doing.
Wow, the phone
Good damn burn.
I don't think there are any more investors.
Down goes Frazier.
No, they're just shareholders now, aren't they?
Oh,
dude, that's above my pay grade. I'm just a soldier.
Oh,
Gotcha. He's boots on the ground.
no, you are not a soldier dog. You are a capo de tutti doggo.
Well,
No,
yeah,
I
you're
have
right.
it. I have AJ's cut, and it sucks, dude.
Oh.
AJ, Wing
Never
Wang,
later.
whatever you want to call it, is trash.
Which one?
Hey, everybody's got an opinion, kind of like assholes. So yeah.
I know yours needs to be
This is
white,
great.
doesn't it?
Just sit back. And mute us.
Oh, wow, we got fighting.
Wow, this is
It's like we got gamer vibes.
Kyle
going on
versus
here.
the dog.
It's like
Call it the sour showdown here.
Whoa.
Yeah,
this is escalated.
escalating quickly.
Wow.
I got a tag team.
I mean, I hate to tell you that the bro cut's the same fucking cut. So talk all the shit you want.
Yeah, Adam, what do you think
Talk all
about
the
that?
shit you want, wiped
know.
or not, dude. It's the
I'm
same
not sure.
fucking cut.
I ain't sure.
Same cut, Adam, or different cut, in your opinion?
Well, I've had the AJ
It's
cut
the
back in
same
the day.
cut. I've seen it grown in Adam's garden. It's the same fucking thing. It's the same thing. That's the same fucked up shit.
Says the voice.
We'll see. I disagree, unless what I have is not AJ's cut, but it's watered down and grows totally different. But maybe I got a mislabeled cut because I didn't get it from AJ directly. But it is AJ's cut.
The important thing.
Yeah, in name only, maybe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe.
It's all about the handling.
Quite
It's all
possible.
about the handling.
I mean,
of
the first thing I ask people is how long does it take to flower?
Yeah, that's a good question.
No, I'm asking you, how long does it take to flower?
Oh, you said the first thing you ask people, not asking me. I mean,
Yeah, asking you.
mine I took like probably 85, 90 days this past time I ran it. And
that's definitely not the AJ cut then. So, I mean, I'll tell you
I'm
that right
talking
off the bat.
the Keith cut. I took 85 or 90 days and it crushed. You could probably take it shorter than that. I'd say 60.
I'm just talking about the AJ. I mean, I'm just talking about the AJ cut you have.
I took the AJ cut, I think 75 to 80, and it just grew different. It grew, very swollen calyxes, the small leaves between them, whereas Keith's cut that I have is very much like more uniform structure. It's not, bulging. I'd say week 9.
Is this a cartel party?
Vinny's on fire today. I just gotta give him props. So,
back to the hash bash.
Dog, slow your roll. Let's talk hash bash.
Yes.
Hash bash.
So what's the deal? So what is it? What is the requirements of that one, and how do people get involved and all that kind of stuff?
Yeah, so you can go to dgccup.com, buy the ticket for the hash bash, which is on Sunday, June 8th. You can buy a competitor ticket, or you can buy just a general admission ticket. Competitor ticket, it requires you to enter 14 grams of whatever you're entering. It can be pretty much any hash, live resin, live rosin. We are going to accept some bubble hash. I'd say stay away from anything that's not really dabbable, just because it's really a dab event, right? So we're not going to be having traditional hash pipes. And yeah,
Why
buy
you
a
hating
ticket
on
for
traditional
Sunday.
hash, then?
It's going to be a big party. That's the thing. A lot of the people that are there have never really had really properly done live resin or live rosin. They're mostly from out of state. So if you're going to be joining, expect there to be a lot of people that you don't know. And if you're going to be a vendor, we're charging $250 for a vendor table, which is half of what they charge for Saturday's event. And you're guaranteed to sell a lot of stuff to people that aren't at the events right now in Colorado.
You need me to get that for you, Rosin?
What's going on? Big sales, big deals going
That's
down.
not me.
Was that
Was
Tony
that Baloney?
Jesus. No.
I don't know who that
Who was that?
Kyle.
Was that you,
making all the
Kyle?
noise.
No, I don't have a landline.
Who? What? Oh, it's Rosindogs. He's lying. Oh, no, you know what it is?
Yeah.
I know, it's China.
I got drivers.
Oh,
and
China.
Is that
secretaries
China
and
calling?
lawyers,
Is that China in the background?
China calling.
China.
There's
accountants, bodyguards.
so many people in the chat want to see Rosin Dog daughter's mom.
But the AJ cut's definitely the best cut. I don't know what you're talking about.
What is? Now
Well,
tell me,
yeah.
in all honesty, Rosin, no joking. How do you think AJ got his cut? Like,
I don't really care how he got the cut, dude.
Well, it's more how it came back. That was the thing. It was kind of disappeared for a minute there, and all of a
It's
sudden
just
it was back,
called that.
and then
It's
it was
just
like,
called that. Like I said, he never wanted it to be called that.
I know. I'm just asking what you think, because the accepted story.
I mean, I just think he's the fucking man, and I wouldn't know anybody if it wasn't for him. So
should I send him the Zoom link right now and have him join to give Kyle some shit? And really,
Yeah, have him give me shit. I'll argue. I'm on Team Keith here, so I mean, I'm not changing
I mean,
that.
the story's dead, dude. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's not even worth talking about anymore. Seriously.
Well, the funny part is that it was never a big deal. It was always just like it was like 5 dudes living in a house, and then collecting seeds, found something special. The guy who grew it was the least grower of all of them, and was forced to grow by the other guys who were like, "Dude, you got to do something with your fucking do something." And all right, and then Manny just fucking magically found it. And the name got fucking put to it because everyone was sour in the crew, and that was fucking how it. That is literally how it got its name, and somehow it continues the tradition to this day.
Definitely. That's
it never stops. It never stops. But
I'm just sick of it personally.
Don't be sick of it. The more people talk about it, the better it is for everybody.
Yeah, the more we argue, the more relevant it is.
Yes, it keeps
but not if
relevant.
you let out the secret, Dave. Shut the fuck up, Dave.
Exactly.
First off,
Chat says that John Goodman is all about that AJ cut.
Oh,
hey, listen,
John Goodman.
10 years ago, this was not even a debate. There was one cut.
Listen,
it may or may not have been called the AJ cut. And now all of a sudden there's 50,000 fucking sour cuts. So I'm just personally over it. Personally.
Yeah, you know it when you smell a jar too. Like I ran the stuff for Adam for Cowboy Cup, and that jar of sour was stupid. I remember Brent McDonald got on and he was like, "This is all I want in a jar." So if you have
it's a lot of nostalgia though. That's the thing. It's one of those deals where
the sour we have is fucking stupid. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. We get compliments all the fucking time.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah. I'm sure. The sour is a sour.
Well, you can't have bad sour in New York and expect it to win cup. So it's obviously.
We have one of the strongest fucking cuts. And because again, it's been kept the best.
Well, I was gonna say that's the whole thing is handling, right? So it's like if you have something that's great and you don't handle it well, then it's not great anymore. If you have something that's been sort of, it's like we all have there's always one guy within every crew who fucking saves the day because everyone else fucks up, and he goes, "Oh, I still got it," and you're like, "Dude, how the fuck you?" It's like that is the reason that it gets the name, because you put the name to the guy who's smart enough to keep it alive, pretty much usually what happens, right? So it's like becomes fucking Joey's cut or fucking whoever's cut, because it's more like the ability to somehow not fuck your shit up over the time that we had to hang on to shit, which was years and years and decades. So
I just love instigating the arguments between you guys.
Of course you do.
Because at the end of the day, I smoke better weed because of it.
Oh, look at you.
Because you just try to outdo each other.
Or you get cut off.
The bro cut.
Oh, yeah. There you
go. It's the same cut, you motherfucker.
Yeah, it's the same cut.
I just gave the secret away.
Dude,
it was an antichrist. You know what? Bring your daughter back on. Go off camera again. What the fuck?
Where's my hash wrap money?
She got to get back to her chores.
It should not be Mrs. Rosin Dog. Should not be her handle. It should be Rosin Daughter.
She's the boss. What do you mean?
Yeah.
Who do you think's the boss?
Rosin boss.
So even though it's all dabbable stuff at this competition, is there going to be categories in the end, or is it like a head-to-head, just whoever wins kind of deal?
So it's whoever votes gets the most votes, and the whole thing that we want to try to stay away from is a lot of consumers don't know the difference between live resin and live rosin. It's a very basic consumer base, let's just say.
Real sour. They don't know the difference between real sour.
It's looking sour.
You couldn't stand to not be the focus for 10 seconds, Rosin Dog.
You started it.
Make it all about you.
For example, not many people are doing BHO right now, right? So if we do a BHO category, it's going to be somewhat rigged in the sense of there's probably 3 or 4 people that have really, really fire BHO, and then rosin's going to be oversaturated. So trying to keep it just to the best extract in general. Sure. It doesn't really matter the way that it's produced. It's kind of what the people choose.
You need to do a little Thunderdome theme on that, 2 men enter, 1 man leave type situation.
Yeah. Yes,
For sure.
yes.
And then
Well,
just,
I think
and just kind of go head to head and make it happen.
I like that style, but I think the future of concentrates is going to be rosin, and it's going to move away from BHO because
I disagree.
I see it being tougher solvent to get a hold of in Europe. Right.
So I think barrier to entry is a big thing with it. Now you're talking a completely different extraction method and a completely different outcome based on what you're pulling with temperature, and just using a hydrocarbon solvent versus using water. You're talking water solubles, sugars, fats, lipids, waxes that come out, and anything else that's water soluble, obviously molds, bacteria, things like that end up in the final extract of live rosin versus live resin, which if done properly at cryogenic temperature, you're talking, really terpenes, cannabinoids, THC, and maybe a little bit of sugars and fats and some lipids, but it's not nearly what you get in rosin. So the highs are different, right? I'll run stuff into BHO and I'll run stuff into rosin, and the rosin high is way more sedative. The BHO high, you can actually get through the day and get a bunch of stuff done. So I think it's more of a consumer preference, but I don't think it's going anywhere. I think, if anything, the price of rosin is going to go through the floor because everyone and their mother is now, a rosin artist basically, and is buying a washing setup and they're buying a press. And we're lucky to see the prices where they're at now, but really, like I said, it's a barrier to entry. I don't think it's going away. I just think that consumers are so uneducated right now, and it's something they can do in their house, so it's a lot different. I mean, BHO is a whole different animal.
Yeah, and the thing is that once people as we know, if you're going after effect, you're probably going to end up on the team BHO at a certain point, because you're going to realize, like, damn, I'm smoking all this rosin and it's kind of like, it's got these shorter little kind of high to it, and it's also very Moorish where people just smoke through it real quick, you know what I mean? And then the BHO might just like set them down, because the whole thing about getting high too is like sometimes it sneaks up on you, and the best part is like looking at a half smoked joint and realizing that you're fucking baked, compared to like thinking about rolling a second joint because you didn't even feel it, which is a totally different deal. So
For sure. Yeah, and the big thing for me is like lipid pneumonia, right? A lot of people don't know about this. It's an actual medical condition of, the people who are smoking rosin all day, every day, have that really deep cough that is like extended, and it's like like that.
Oh, like Dave? Kind of like Dave?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I don't have a preference in the sense of like rosin's great for at night for me, and live resin if I'm trying to smoke during the day and actually be high and get through things without feeling like I'm on a bunch of pills. You get way more of a sedative high.
Wow,
a bunch of pills. Now you're poking at Rosindogs again.
Something we agree on. Something we agree on.
No, I just think it's so ironic that you went completely off the BHO fucking. That you just on board with that at the moment that Mr. X walked into the studio.
Oh, it was like,
it was almost like you were
say
channeling
fuck everybody.
him.
He'll say fuck rosin and all, fuck everything. I respect
he's agreeing
that. I
with you.
respect that he stands his ground, honestly.
Yeah.
Mr. X is not somebody who goes with the crowd here. He goes by what he likes. And like, Diamond Mine, like he kills it. He hates rosin. He could do it all. And for me, I'll
rosin
do
haters unite.
both.
Rosin
I'm not
dogs
a,
over
I'm not
here.
a, I'm not a hater on rosin. I just see it as a saturated space, and honestly, something a monkey could do. It's not that hard to make.
Ooh, Rosin dogs,
whereas
he's
BHO
poking you
is-
again.
Wow.
No, I completely agree with him. I mean, most people are just too scared to fucking actually do something. That's the whole thing. It's not really that hard.
Yeah.
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 So I see everyone right now being like, "Oh, I started a rosin brand. Come buy my shit," and it's it's great,
Race to the
but at
bottom.
the same, it's a race to the bottom completely. So
Come
get
to
it
New
while
York.
it's hot.
It's not yet. It's not in New York, dude. It's
Yeah, but
15 grand a liter for food grade in New York right now for fucking nasty food grade.
For someone who loves rosin like I do, though, I have no problem with the price leveling out. Every part of this industry, every
but you're
facet,
a consumer, though.
every
You're a
sector,
consumer. You're not a producer.
every sector is going to achieve a commoditized price, and it will continue to drop because sugar is a couple of bucks a pound. Corn is a couple of bucks a pound. Soy, same thing.
Well, we don't want that.
I'm not saying we
no.
don't want it, but it's going to commoditize, and it's going to sort of take the middle away from the boutique gardener, which is what should actually happen. Let them grow mids en masse, and let people like you guys grow top shelf, amazing boutique connoisseur strains. But you're not going to be able to compete with volume with what's coming. This is an agriculture crop.
Dave, are you saying I actually grew some good weed? Jesus,
I know you grow good weed. I never said that. AJ grows great weed. AJ had access to fantastic genetics. The bro, the same thing. Adam is an actual breeder. Didn't just pop a bag.
Whoa,
so
I got a kid.
Everyone is different. And at the end of the day, you're all producing something for your taste and the taste of the consumer, which is good for the industry. I have no problem instigating, a piddly little snippy
I think
fight.
we need a boxing match. That's what we need.
Between who? We're going to go with Tony Baloney as our representative.
We could just...
He was Golden Gloves. He has 48-0. Okay,
I'm not fighting him.
Super
He's
lightweight.
stronger than he looks. I saw him in person. He's stronger than he looks.
Yeah, no, have you seen pictures of him in college? Ripped, shredded. He was the guy that showed up at your place when we were there. If you heard my description of him on what did you post that on TikTok or whatever it was? Made a reel. Whatever it was.
Rant over or what? Please, jeez.
I mean, so Dave, I don't think it's going down
Take a breath.
to the level of produce and things like that. I think it's going to follow, and I hate to say this, but it's going to follow wine and liquor in the sense of you're going to have, the gas station box wine, and then you're going to have like the Chateau Petrus, bottles of wine that are highly sought after that have a reseller market of $100,000.
Yeah, but he made it sound way better.
Yeah, I mean, Dave wants to just be able to buy stuff cheap and
Dave's
smoke.
he cheapified everything. He threw everybody under the bus. He tried
For
to
the
pull Tony
record,
Baloney into the story.
I don't buy weed.
Yeah, obviously.
You're right. You don't. You're that cheap.
You also have to remember on the legal market that the government is kind of your partner, so they're going to artificially keep things higher to make more tax money.
There you go.
Yeah,
And
they get sad when it gets cheaper sometimes.
Again, quoting Seinfeld, we're living in a fucking society here. Okay, there is nothing wrong with that. The government's going to be our partner in everything because they're the ones with big ships. Okay, and
big beautiful
and shit.
ships, big beautiful ships,
big beautiful ships and planes.
There we go.
Okay,
water,
and
big
so,
water.
Sorry, that's just the way of life. We're not changing that. I'm happy that everything that we do leads to you growing better herb, which leads to better concentrates, which leads to the potential of more people going, you know what? Why am I fucking drinking this swill? Why don't I smoke a little herb? And
I mean, if the bro cut's so good, well, how come nobody ever answered to any of the contests?
Kapow!
I'm just wondering.
They do though, and they're the same cut.
It's all the same cut, bro. It's all the same cut,
All the same cut, bro.
It never seems to win, though.
It's all the same cut.
Rosin, are you aware that this show is actually recorded? That you speaking right now?
Yeah, but nobody watches it afterwards. So.
But you just said 15 minutes ago it was the same cut.
I mean, I've talked so much shit about people, and nobody seems to ever hear about it. Like,
wow,
on the show before, and it's like, I guess nobody goes back fucking 6 months to watch an episode that I fucking talk shit about.
Of course, no one's doing that. We don't keep metadata of the show, so nobody wants to watch 3 hours to hear you say one witty thing.
Well, that would take longer. That would take long.
I mean, it's still the best weed podcast that doesn't talk about weed.
That's right.
I love that you said that, by the way.
It still is.
Well, always will be.
It's the reason why we'll
whenever
never
you're
be
here,
up.
we definitely don't. That's for sure.
I mean, it's
Weed is
either a
weed.
really good show or it's trash, so you never know what you're getting.
That's right. That's the way we like to keep
Good.
them.
We don't want to disappoint.
That's how we like it. But the dedication is phenomenal, boys. Phenomenal.
Have we ever missed a Friday?
They have a flawless attendance record here.
That's right. We try to.
I don't know. Close to flawless.
Sometimes that's all it takes is just that. You know what I mean? Like, hey, guess what? You were here every time. You pass.
We did.
Exactly.
You graduated. You done gone graduated.
Even Mark hasn't been here every time.
Yeah,
He had
Oh.
excuses like
Oh, yeah.
family things and
See,
stuff like
but
that.
before Dave came around, days like this, we wouldn't have done the show.
Whoa.
Yeah, well, Mark's
Oh.
sometimes only
What he gave
halfway there
up.
because he's watching a basketball game or something else while the show's
Hold-
going. So he's
Mark.
50% in attendance.
Why do you need
Yeah,
to
why
insult our
do you
guests?
care who's on the show? You're not even paying attention.
Pow!
Exactly.
Damn.
Yeah, I mean, we have Tony Baloney, cult member number
2 or 3. I
Two
don't
or
know.
three?
Yeah, something like that. Vinny's 1. So
Oh.
he's 2. Yeah, exactly.
I'm like 5 now. What am I?
No,
5?
you're not in the cult.
You're not. You didn't get a jacket. You have to
Buy a
get it-
fucking
buy-
jacket.
You gotta buy the fucking. You gotta buy the.
Oh, I gotta buy a jacket.
Yeah.
No, you're in
59
AJ's cult.
Wait, is your daughter still here? Is she still?
No, she's not.
Colt age.
How-
She's
Yeah.
folding laundry.
Can she? Does she have access to your credit card as a kid? Sign her? Can she sign?
Does she have? Yeah,
Of course
she has
Okay,
access to
so she
all my
needs
bank
to.
accounts.
She
Yeah.
needs to buy you a cult jacket.
Colt baseball jersey or whatever.
Yeah.
Not baseball thing.
You
know-
can even put an AJ Sauer family sticker on it or a patch or like the poker players do.
Even.
Okay.
I'll think about it.
Even.
You know how I know this show's going down the tubes? Because they're already asking for Michigan in the chat.
Oh.
Oh.
It's,
They
it's,
wish-
it's one person.
Oh.
The Mitch
It's
again.
Leo. You talk about the chat as being this voluminous entity.
It's not even
It's
Leo.
usually 1 or 2 fucking instigators who I,
I
fucking
mean, it's
love.
not me. I'm gorgeous. I mean, who wouldn't want to look at me and listen to me all fucking night? I don't know. It must be your other guests.
Everybody but Mrs.
It's me.
Rosindogs.
I'm sorry, guys.
Yes, sir.
That negative energy, that negative bro energy.
Is that Kyle typing in the chat right now? Going, we want Mitch.
No, I'm not. I'm not that much of a boomer, Dave. Come on.
You are like the youngest person on camera right now. What are you talking about with this?
Yeah, I
boomer?
know. I joined with my camera facing upwards, and you gave me hell for it. So
Yeah,
Hell.
that's what he does. That's what he does.
Really?
That's what he
You
does.
consider that hell?
I don't know. Maybe.
All right.
There we
I'm
go.
sick of getting AARP things in the mail.
Chat saying
But you're younger than
Uh-oh,
Adam
chat.
and I, though.
Whole chat or just one guy?
whole
Still
chat.
get 'em.
Whole chat. is-
chat.
This is the whole chat.
Okay.
Mitch
hold
was
on.
way better co-host and wasn't a freeloader.
Oh, now
damn!
That's an
They got
argument.
that pretty
No.
good. They nailed it there.
Who
though.
was that? Who was that? Was that you just typing,
I got
Mark?
to stick up for Dave. I got to stick up for Dave on that one. Every time I send him money, I know he gives Adam at least half of it. So I
All
got
right, now he's in trouble. Now he's in trouble.
Oh, I fucking hate you.
We need a previous co-host showdown here. We need J-Lo versus Mitch.
Oh.
Oh, shout out to J-Lo. I just learned she was pregnant. I don't know. What
How
must
did
be
you not
living
know
in a
that?
bubble.
Where you been,
How did
Dave?
you just learn that when she's 5 weeks due or due date? is in
Because
5
she
weeks?
posted something of her being pregnant on the air, and I sent her congratulations because I had no fucking idea.
Well, there you go.
and it's
Congratulations,
not my
J-Lo.
kid. It's not mine.
No?
Oh,
Look at
that's
the guy
right.
sweating you're getting.
I
Like, you're getting
remember-
so
yeah,
sweaty so
whoa.
fast.
He's blushing.
You said that, and all of a sudden it was like, wow.
But wait
you
a minute.
better get
Now
some-
it's all coming back.
Yeah.
The Mrs. Rosindogs and Rosindogs used to flirt with J-Lo all the
I
time.
know. We don't know what
All that we don't know what happened. Are we? Yeah, we need to have her on the show for
Go
just
back,
to come back.
Start
and-
looking at calendars. Go back in time.
Yeah.
Where were you?
Oh, ding, doo,
Anyways.
doo, doo. Tony Baloney, you're
Anyway.
awfully talkative tonight, man.
Oh
Well,
shit, that's
what?
a name I haven't heard in a long time.
Who's
What
that?
name?
Spring Heel Jack, remember him?
Yeah. How's he
Well, I
doing?
don't know whatever happened to him. Yeah, like
Oh, someone's asking?
yeah, someone's asking about him. And then
Rosindogs, what happened to him?
What happened? He
Spring
ate
Hill
him.
Jack. You knew all the.
I don't even know who it is.
You don't remember him? I do. In the chat. I thought you were.
Spring-
Yeah, I remember Spring Hill.
Spring Hill, Spring Hill.
He was a Australian cat.
Oh, there you go. That says a lot.
Who was the guy that used to call us from the Home Depot
That was Home Depot
and
guy.
walk us through, like on video?
That was our Canadian guy.
that was the Canadian guy. I don't know.
Does he
Home
not listen
Depot
anymore?
guy.
Did we? Did
Home Depot
Canada
guy.
get that?
Yeah.
That's how we called him. That was his name.
That was
so.
his name.
If
That
he's
was
listening,
so great.
If he's listening,
Yeah,
call
zoom
back
in from Home Depot.
No, but he checked in with us later, and he was doing all, and he tried to start his own podcast, or like on our podcast.
That's
remember?
right. He did.
Like he came
did.
in with like way more professional equipment.
was
and it
sitting
like-
down.
and he was like, "Dude, what's going on? You're
Yes.
supposed to be Home Depot guy, not
Yeah, you're
take
Home
over
Depot
my
guy.
podcast guy. I don't need that.
Yeah, what's going on
I don't
with
need
that?
to be outshined on my own show.
Yeah, I mean, we got Kyle over here.
We already have
outshining us
Kyle.
already.
We already got Kyle trying to do
I'm
it.
trying, right?
No,
No,
dude.
he's not. You're not really trying, especially the fact that your angle is kind of up. You have
Oh,
to angle
yeah.
down.
Yeah, you fucked up.
You know.
Well, you're
Whatever.
like you
It
and
makes you look
Rosindogs are
old
the
this
same
way.
now. You're the same. So
Yeah, I don't have the
Only
camera.
Tony
up,
Maloney knows how to be
looking down on
professional.
me.
Do you see the way Rosin
Sorry.
Dog's droopy face looks like now with the camera angle up his nose like that?
Droopy nose.
That's
I got Ozempic face. That's what it is.
Oh,
How is that working out?
It's great. It's great.
What are we down to?
Size 42 waist from a
Atta
50.
boy.
nice, dude.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Yeah.
I was a 44, now I'm a 38.
Nice.
But I don't take Ozempic.
Whoa.
Yeah, well, I needed it for my
I get it. No,
my diabetes.
You had to buy all new clothes.
I
dude?
love that drug exists for some people.
It works great for me. You know, I don't think it's for everybody, but for me, it's like, I'm not into pharmaceuticals, but I'd be dead if it wasn't for that shit. So.
Yeah, Dave only likes it for women.
There you go. What do you mean?
I
want
heard they're
women to
coming out
take
with
it?
a bro version and an AJ version of Ozempic.
Oh, the
Oh.
AJ Ozempic is definitely not as good.
No,
Yeah,
definitely
that's
not.
what everybody's
They're
saying.
the same Ozempic.
Fucking guys. Jesus.
AJ's the generic version.
Listen, just in AJ's defense, I did send him the link tonight if he wanted to join.
Never had a bad time with AJ. Hanging out with AJ. Never a bad time. Always a great time.
No, like I said, whenever I came to America, I would always stay with him and laugh and watch the people come in and buy like one bud, and he'd put it into a whole giant fucking humongous bag, and he'd fill it up with air and twist the top. And I was like, what the fuck are you doing right now? And he'd give it to them, and they go into the elevator, and they'd stand there with it in their hand in the elevator, not even realizing, like, what do we do with this? I don't even know. And I was just like, that is the funniest way to sell weed I've ever seen in my life. It was like you want to fish at the aquarium, at the fucking down at
He
the.
used to go to the
thing.
corner store and buy the fucking Reynolds turkey bags when they came in 2 packs.
Yeah.
He'd go to the corner store and buy all of them and come back with like 40 of them and just fucking they'd all be on the floor and fucking he'd put like 2 grams in a fucking huge one. Yeah.
It was
fucking hilarious.
It was like exactly that, and you'd stand in the elevator like do 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 do, like what the fuck am I doing with this giant fish thing? And then you open it up because you have to open it up to make it smaller and stink up the whole fucking cab or wherever you were in, So
You didn't want to do that.
yeah. Kind of like set you up to fail almost. It was like, here you go, have fun with that later.
You're not putting that in your pocket.
Like you're not gonna even fit it into.
Yeah, I mean, not to self-promote, but that's what this LMNO Z is, dude. It smells up the whole room, dude, like a roach fucking stinks. Like,
Not to self-promote, but LMNOZ is the hottest new flower on the market in New York City. You can find it at Sour Family Farms. Sour Family Farms. Sour Family Farms. And who is behind the genius of Sour Family Farms?
And what is it? Oh, I
The
don't know.
one and only Rosin Dog.
And what is the strain?
Dog.
I don't know.
I don't know. It's this crossed by that.
It's got some zittles.
it's a special sour cross.
It's got some wow and some pizzazz.
It's got some zittles.
Yeah.
It will tickle your bong hole. Trust me.
It will.
It's the cat's meow.
Oh, you just said 2 completely different things there that I don't know.
You needed the cat butt while
Yeah.
you said that, though, to really emphasize that little statement.
All right, Kyle. Hash Bash. What else do you want to tell us about it? And
Who do they contact for
Yeah.
DGC Cup, you said? Or
DGCcup.com, or you can buy your tickets. If you guys want a vendor table, you can hit them up through there too. And So High Cafe will be there. Adam will be there.
Vinny's going to be setting up.
Dave might be there. I think he got the invite from Banner after
Banner
we
sent
called
he
today.
called me
Vinny,
today, yes.
Vinny is going to be bringing the barbecue there too.
And the nitrous bong. That's going to be a huge circus
what?
attraction.
Zip zap. What?
It's
Or are we not
it's
allowed to
not
mention
the
that?
Vindicator.
No, it's the Vindicator. You want to use the brand name
You
like
gotta brand it.
Kleenex,
Yeah.
okay?
Yeah.
So when
Fine.
people rip it off,
Yeah.
we want to say they ripped off a Vindicator.
Oh,
We're gonna
trademarked.
bring it to China and have them knock it off, right?
We got China on the air right now. They're
Yeah.
ready to,
Yeah,
they're-
China.
Yeah.
He's ready to
So
build.
China's listening. Yes,
They are.
He is
Hello,
listening.
PRC.
He is listening. He is listening. Can he hear us? Can he hear us?
Oh, look at him using PRC, People's Republic of China.
Oh.
Yeah, we're talking to their government
I'm glad
right
you
now,
figured
since,
it out, dude.
Anything there is monitored heavily. So
Very
Hello.
monitored. Well, they're all listening to the Adam Dunn show right now.
How do you
They're
know PRC and not CCCP?
like,
I don't. I just came to mind. So I'm not a huge China guy myself, but
Oh, that's what
Are
they
you
all
sure?
say. That's what they all say.
You have a
I'm
whole
on
bunch
Team
of,
USA here.
You got a whole bunch of Chinese.
Yeah, Dave worked in
equipment.
radio, didn't you know?
Radio.
I thought you were Team Bro.
I'm Team Bro and Team USA. They're
I
not
don't-
usually
is that
exclusive there.
possible? Is that possible?
Oh yeah, that's definitely possible.
Oh shit, Elka, remember Elka?
Yeah.
What? Is Elka back?
No.
Oh, so it's like all these people you keep
I
mentioning.
know.
Is that
People
what we're
keep
doing?
bringing them
Are-
up. They're
are we
bringing
do-
up all the old school chatters.
Oh, we're going on the Where Are They Now?
And then R.I.P. Buck Russell. But I was funny.
yeah, that
I was listening. I was
His
watching
brother,
Uncle
though,
Buck the other
his-
day.
His brother's still kicking.
Yeah. He's at. I think he just liked it on Facebook actually.
Nice.
But I watched Uncle Buck this weekend or like a week or two ago.
John Candy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And his name is Buck Russell. So I don't know if that was.
Oh.
I don't know.
Yes. Has to be.
Has to be, right?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Has to be.
Yeah.
Well, there you
Maybe
go.
his broken-
R.I.P. Buck Russell.
Yeah.
What is it? There's a like a poker channel or something that had a chat in it, like they show live videos, and I had to log in. I called myself Velos Cohagen. Anybody get the reference?
Oh yeah, you did that on my Suburban House radio
Yeah.
one time.
Absolutely not.
That is that's the Ghostbusters guy, right? That's
No.
that the freaky god guy from Ghostbusters.
No.
Oh, that's Zool. Never mind.
It's the Arnold Schwarzenegger flick where they blank his memory. He's like, there is no Quaid.
Total Recall.
Total
Total
Recall.
Recall. Yeah, yeah.
That was the bad guy's name.
That was the gal with the
Velos
3 tits.
Cohagen.
Oh, sorry.
Oh yeah, that was a good one.
Sorry.
Maybe I wish I had 3 hands.
Anyways.
All right, we derailed that one. Kyle,
All right.
Hash Bash.
That's it.
No,
That
we're
was
like
it.
That's
ADHD
it?
kids here,
We
man. We
just
just
did
keep
it.
bouncing back and
We
forth.
did it. We did it.
At least
Yeah.
we bookend everything.
That's
Dave,
right.
are you going to be signing autographs, or
I'll be taking
Okay.
photos with people.
I'll put that on the flyer?
Yeah, no,
Oh, I'm sorry. I won't be available for that. I'm sorry. We're waiting for
we
it to
want
go.
Rosin
Sad.
daughter, not Rosin dog.
The chat's asking for the link to chat to video chat.
Bring him
Oh,
in.
bring him in.
Yeah,
Bring 'em
let's
in.
go.
Bring it. Bring it.
It's probably just.
We got
It's probably
just my
Mitch.
driver. It's my
Was it
driver.
Mitch?
Oh, for sure, Mitch. You know he's always in the chat.
Are we
waiting-
sure that the
waiting to-
person who just asked for Mitch wasn't really Mitch with a new name?
He could do that. That'd be smart.
Oh.
Just to stay
Oh.
out there. Oh, keep.
It might be AJ. Who knows? I got to get the
actually
bro
really-
on here.
really-
Send him a
really
message.
smart.
Battles.
I gave
Yeah.
AJ
Yeah,
the
wake
link
him up.
tonight.
He's
I
probably
just
sleeping
texted
right
him.
now.
I
Who,
texted
the bro?
AJ the
No,
link.
he read my
Yeah.
message. He opened it.
He opened it. He responded.
Yeah. I don't think he's going to be able to join, but he's probably watching.
Who did you
Yeah,
send it
he's
to?
watching
Way,
every
way
move.
too busy.
Hey,
Bro.
it's me. Hey, oh, hey, oh. How you doing?
Hey,
Who
oh,
the
Kinda
fuck
looks
is this
like
guy?
Mitch.
I don't know.
It's the driver, man. It's
the
driver.
It's the fucking driver,
It's
dude.
the fucking driver.
Oh,
What the
come
hell?
on, y'all.
What's the thing to the thing? I don't understand.
We talk more about him than we talked about Rosindogs.
Turn your phone sideways,
Oh, yeah, I
driver.
gotta turn. Wait, I gotta turn the thing.
You better know
Oh,
that
yeah.
now.
I'm not technologically advanced.
There you
Well,
go.
there we
That's
go.
why you
Here-
drive a
what's-
death machine.
That's why you are the driver.
Whoa.
Specialized.
Yeah, nah, listen. We hands free, okay? It's New York State. You got a ticket, big time. You know, they're doing a crackdown this week. How we doing? How's everything
We're
going
doing
here?
good.
Don't talk about the crack.
Oh, what crack? You mean the LMNO Z? Like, have you guys tried that yet?
No, we're not allowed.
No.
Nobody allowed
He
here.
Yeah.
doesn't send us shit. dude. He's gonna send-
Rosindogs put
Send
Well,
us something? Are you fucking
Yeah.
kidding me?
He's been threatening us.
He was
for a
going to
while,
send us
right?
some hash holes. He was going to send us all kinds of shit, and he doesn't send nothing to us.
microphones.
He doesn't send us fucking nothing.
I'm pretty sure he promised to
listen.
send
Oops.
something my first week on the show.
Every week,
So
every
like
show.
you're 6
All
years.
right. I'll facilitate it. I'll drop it. I'll take care of it. I'll make sure we
You
get
drive
some
it
package
out?
there. Okay?
Drive it
Yeah, I'll
out. Just drive it
I'll
on out here.
It's not a problem.
Get in the
I'll
car.
drive
Send
it
it
out.
to driver.
Listen, let me tell you something. That shit is no joke. Okay, I've been smoking it all day. I haven't been able to leave the house. It's unbelievable, dude. The
There was a-
LMNO Z is like it's unlike any other strain I've ever. And that's just not me. Just but I'll tell you, it's good. It's good stuff. You guys,
But no
gotta
one
try
knows
it.
what it is. That's the problem.
We have a
I
question.
know, but
You
it's
know what it
okay.
is?
It's okay.
Too many
Leave
letters.
What's Listen, leave it left alone because who cares what it is? It's just
What do you
the John
mean? Who
Blaze
cares?
Fire.
All of us on
That's
the
all
week
they
show
care about.
what it
This is the only show that. That's the only part of the show that we care about.
I know. It's a secret you'll
Do
never
you
get.
understand this is the Adam Dunn show, that he's
Yeah, I
a world
understand.
famous
He's-
geneticist? in the cannabis space, a breeder, a creator of strains, and he must know the lineage. But really, the real question we want to know is when you pick. Hold on.
He knows them.
When you pick up Rosindogs, are you required to open the door for him to get in?
Absolutely. That's the part of the job. And then I have to have a bottle of water. He likes a hot towel. It's a big time job.
What do you do with the towel?
How do you make it hot? How do you make the towel hot? That's what I want to know.
It's a secret. It's a trade secret. This is like, listen, there's LMNO trade secrets. There's a trade secret to that. Maybe I might put it inside the muffler for a little while to get it heated up. I might not. I don't know. Who's to tell? But,
Is there any chance you could send us a video of you opening the door for the dog?
Absolutely.
The dog.
Yeah, we'll get it tomorrow. We'll get it tomorrow.
Yes.
Tomorrow I can get that. That's fine. No problem. Can we talk about this Billy's Award and how this LMNOZ didn't win? Did anybody want to talk about that?
Is there some scandal? Is there scandal? Is that what you're trying to say?
It probably sucks.
It's a scandal, dude. Because I'll tell you, man, I've been smoking weed for a long time, and I'm not saying that nowhere near as long as you
30
guys.
years
old. No, I'm 40 years old. What are you talking about? Hey, I'm 40 years old. But it's I'm like, dude, it's some. And I mean, I'm from New York City. I'm from East Harlem.
Then you're like 60.
Down the block. I mean, I had the best haze that you could ever have, and I mean, I smoked a lot of good weed, and I'll tell you, dude, it's like something I've never smoked before in my life. It's the high is unbelievable. It's like a body high and a mind high.
We'll have to take your word for it.
Yeah, we'll have to take your word for it because no one sent us any.
No, we'll take your word for it. Yeah, totally. It's the greatest weed ever. Right on that. Everybody.
I'm telling you, we're going to get you some. I'm going to make sure we send you.
Yeah. Make sure.
I
No
think
problem.
he's talking about, he definitely seems like he's talking about the Element Z from Dark Horse Genetics here. He seems like that kind of guy. So.
Whoa.
You got to see Mark's face.
I mean, I'm not up on that. Who's the Dark Horse? And what is this? I heard something about Team AJ and the bro. I came late. I had to give the kids dinner. It's Team AJ all the way, baby.
No, sir.
All the
No,
way,
sir.
Baby. All the
No.
fucking way.
No.
Hands down.
All right, we're going to have a
Dude.
boxing match at Hash Bash this year, guys.
Honestly,
it's coming up. Get your tickets.
Dude, I've hung out with a lot of people in my life, dude. It's an honor every time I hang out with him, man. It's a great time every single time.
Oh, I'm not saying it's not. We're talking about the cuts here, not the
Yeah,
individuals,
no,
but the
anything that
cuts.
AJ says is 100% legitimate. You can just look a man. You can look a man in his eye, and you can tell when he's lying to you. I mean, I have that sixth sense, but anything he says is the truth.
I got
Now, listen, guys.
Yeah.
Maybe if
I gotta
we
go,
say AJ's name 3 times, he'll appear.
Maybe.
I'll tell you, AJ. It's like Beetlejuice. I don't think he's going to come, though. Maybe.
I got some
Who
hilarious
knows,
shit in the chat here. Someone, a longtime viewer, hasn't watched in a while. They're like, I was like, where's Adam? I hear his voice. Now I realize homie shaved. I haven't been here for a while.
Here I is. Here I am.
Holy
right here.
shit.
Right
How
here.
long has that been? Is that 5 years?
He's like,
right?
where's Adam? He's not there, huh? What?
You shaved pre-pandemic.
It's been a while.
Right?
It's been a while.
It wasn't pre-pandemic.
I just showed you the video. I just showed you
It was
the picture.
after.
I
I
can
wasn't
go back.
fucking paying
Do
attention.
I have to go back and look at the exact date?
I mean,
Hold on.
I can maybe
Shadowbox.
look at it.
I got the exact date here. Oh,
All right, fellas, I got to go put the children to sleep. I'll talk to you guys later.
All
All right.
right.
All right, bro.
All right.
Are you sure
Make
Rosin
sure I
Dogs
get that
didn't just send
package.
you a text saying, I
Yeah.
need a
Send us that
pickup?
package.
Nah, he's like, get out of here, man. You can't. Nah, you didn't do that. But I'll talk to you guys later. I'll make sure to get that package. out.
Yeah. Do it.
Hey, I'm waiting on it.
Yeah.
All right, you got it. All right.
Later.
Send it to Jared Polis, care of the Capitol, Denver, Colorado. What are we waiting for now?
I'm sure he'd open that and smoke it, to be honest with you.
Okay,
That would
exact
be
date,
great.
July 14th. There you go. How's that?
What year?
2022.
Okay.
So it's been 3 years.
Post-pandemic.
Yeah, it's post-pandemic.
Yeah, so relax, Dave, with your misinformation on my beard, bro.
fake
You're
news,
fucking up
bro.
the whole beard
It's
history.
fucking A, bro.
I was
Now
talking to somebody today about that.
conspiracy.
When I remember back,
Uh-huh.
it's like I lose the 3 years of the pandemic. Like it's like I did the math wrong of how long ago things were.
Because you were scared and you were like hiding underneath your bed the whole time.
No, I was scared.
You were
for sure.
Yeah, it's a total.
No,
side
I was
effect.
scared because if I got COVID, I was going to die.
No, you were not.
Adam
He still is. And Dave, you still haven't grown out of that. You're still wearing a mask and everything else.
He is. That's a
afraid
mask.
to travel.
That's a mask
everything.
on his face.
Did you
right
know
now.
this is a
What'd
new
you say?
mask?
The
I
chat
wear it
said
over my real face.
Adam,
we
Allen,
can't even see
Ida,
you.
Dunn.
We gotta get your Rosin Dogs
Allen,
mask.
Ida.
Alan Ida. Alan Alda.
Alda. Sorry.
Alda. Oh, okay. There
From
you go.
MASH?
Yeah.
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Adam.
I need a banana water.
Adam Allen Alda Dunn.
Speaking of MASH, I have a feeling Rosindogs will get this, but who's the only character that appeared both in the movie and in the TV series?
AJ. No, I have no idea.
The guy with the girl. Nope. The guy who
Klinger?
was the pastor guy.
Jamie
Or whatever.
Farr.
No.
The pastor guy. Father.
Oh God.
The cross-dressing dude.
Oh, geez.
No, that's Klinger. Everybody keeps saying
Klinger was not in the
Radar.
movie.
Gimpy Radar.
I don't know their names, bro.
Radar.
Radar.
Gimpo.
No, he's not as a
Radar.
gimp.
We had
Radar O'Reilly. He wasn't a gimp.
He had a missing hand.
No.
Yes, in real life.
No.
What are you talking about?
No, he did not.
Yes, he did. Look it up.
He did not.
I'm telling you.
Go look it up.
I will. I will. He
No,
did.
Radar was the only one. And in the end, they switched the characters, believe it or not, if we're going to not talk about cannabis. But they switched the doctor's roles from the movie to the TV series.
Rare
But anyway,
glimpse of actor Gary Berghoff.
Gary Berghoff. That's him.
Deformed hand.
Yeah.
What?
100%. Do you think I would lie on my show about
Let's see a photo
Radar?
of it.
He always held his hand.
Wow.
Yeah, look at that hand, huh, Mr. Gimp?
That
That's
never-
AI, bro.
Oh, okay.
Just kidding. I'm messing.
Is
No,
it
it
real?
No, it's real.
No, he had a fucked up hand.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
always hid it in the show. If you
Yeah,
watch the show,
I
he
never would
had
have seen it.
I've never
Yeah.
even heard of that.
Yeah, they wouldn't show it on the show, or they'd freak everybody
This
out.
is a fucking drop right here. This is some lore on the Adam Dunn show.
Finally got something out of the show, not weed related, but now
Wow.
everyone knows. Gimp hand,
Holy
Radar,
shit.
MASH.
Radar always had his
totally out
hand
of it.
behind the clipboard.
Exactly, clipboard
Yep.
bash.
Wow.
Dave
Blowed
thought he
my
knew.
mind.
Dave thought he knew so much about everything, and now
Wow.
look at him.
I only know what I know. I don't know what I don't know.
You don't know
I'm
much.
loving it.
I know everything.
Why was he the only one to have in both? Why was he in both?
Don't know.
They had to give him a. Extra
Maybe he
hand.
was just great at
Needed
the
a little
role.
hand. They need a little extra hand on the show.
Or,
Do you play the same role?
yeah.
Oh,
What?
Yep.
How do you play the same role 50 years later? Or
No,
whatever?
no, no. The movie and the TV series were just a couple of years
Oh, all
apart.
right. I thought it was like later.
No,
Oh,
they're
they
both
had it
in the
started with a
70s.
movie, right?
Yes.
Oh, that was what you meant. Okay.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
And the movie was much more graphic. You know, I mean, they never showed blood in the TV series.
I remember as a kid not even understanding the show. Like, why is this like? It doesn't seem like a war thing. It kind of seems lame. Like it was super.
yeah, it was weird.
Do you remember the joke?
I didn't get it when I was a kid either.
It was
yeah.
like this doesn't make sense, and it was always came on red 9 o'clock, so you had to go to
Time for
bed, right?
bed.
You'd hear that sound, and you'd be like, "Oh, it's time to go to bed." Do 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 do. Go to bed.
You want to know
Gotta
the funny
go
thing
to
about it, though?
Bed.
Look it up, Mark.
Do do do.
The series lasted like 4
Forever.
times longer than the actual war.
Oh, I bet. Yeah.
Woodstock banana water.
Dude, I drank that banana water recently.
Hey,
It was all right. It tasted like old
Terpene?
bananas.
Terp,
Good.
banana terps.
It tasted like banana bread.
Hey,
Ew.
at work,
It worked, dude.
you mean at work?
All right, Rosin, you want to plug anything, brother? Hey, Rosin Dogs.
Oh
More
shit,
stuff?
we're already trying to go away.
No, I
gotta
thought
do-
he'd try to
That's
plug
nice.
some
We
stuff.
gotta
It's
do- we
gotta-
7
nice.
o'clock.
We got to do our
He's
shit.
plugged AJ enough. Come on, Dave.
It's like I barely did anything.
LMNOZ available in Illinois. Legacy is the cannabis company out there that sells
The kid,
our LMNOZ and our sour diesel.
Deagle.
Illinois.
Wow, you got the Deagle.
Coming soon to New York,
Oh,
New York City, 7-leaf, Rosindogs.
there he is.
That's the ad.
Uh
Oh,
oh.
gosh. You have a fan.
You have fans in the house. Here he comes. He's
Yeah,
coming on
fans.
camera. You got fans. Uh oh. Here he comes.
Dog
He's getting-
didn't even bark.
Come on. Here he comes. Yeah.
What's with the fingers behind my head? What's up with that shit, man?
Yeah.
There you go. What's up, man?
LMNOZ for life, dude.
Wait, you've tried it?
You've
tried
I
it?
smoked a bunch of it.
Oh, I
there's
see.
Gabe.
Oh wow, I
Oh,
see how
thanks.
everyone else has
Gabe,
smoked all this
thank
shit.
you.
Oh, look
Yeah.
at that.
We
Appreciate
haven't.
it.
Biggest fan
I
ever?
brought you
No.
some, but I smoked it.
Oh,
Weird.
Gabe,
Weird how
Gabe
everyone
has to get
smokes
the cut
it.
and bring it.
hold
Bring
on,
it
no, no.
up here,
We'll
Gabe.
take
Come
your
on.
word for it.
Yeah, I guess we have to.
Yeah, we'll take your word
We
for
just have
it.
to take your word for it because
Yeah.
no one's gonna.
No
hook us up.
problem.
What up, Kyle?
We'll figure
Yeah.
something
What
out.
up, Gabe?
Oh, yeah, boys.
Wow.
Hey, Gabe needs the cut so I can extract it, and then
Gabe
we'll
doesn't
Then
need
we'll
anything.
decide.
We're taking his word for it. See, the dog doesn't.
Studio dog.
Yeah,
Paulie,
studio
He
dog.
smoked-
Dude.
Good girl.
Gabe smoked the real sour when he was in New York hanging out with us.
He smoked
Well, it's
the
all
bro
the same.
Scott, huh?
So he smoked the sour I have too, and we were supposed to enter it actually in the cup in New York in March, but he didn't get back from Spannabis in time. So.
Oh, and then you would have been finally been able to be representing.
That's why. That's
there
why.
would
yeah.
there would have been some
Yeah.
recognition for you at Rosindogs.
That's why. That's
Yeah.
why you didn't enter it. Okay.
Well, if you live in
Just
New
making
York,
sure.
you want to look for Sour
Okay.
Family Farms. That's Rosindogs, or Sour Family Genetics. That's the bro. And buy some of their weed. Are you like available in dispensaries right now, dog?
Not yet.
Just
Coming in
in
3
Illinois.
more months. 3 more months. Was it 3
Just in
months?
Illinois, but in New York, we should launch in about 2 to 3
Did you
months.
say Illinois?
Illinois. I know he's like.
Did you
Illinois,
really just
Chicago,
say
Chicago,
Chicago.
with Ryan the Man, and his
He's
company.
getting everything wrong, dude. He cannot
Unbelievable.
complete a whole sentence.
What's in that
I
banana
ate some of
water?
These gummies,
It's
these
the-
new Terp City gummies,
Oh.
legit fire award winning. I had 2 of them.
Do you make a vegan version so Adam can eat them?
Absolutely. We also got a Cartman version where we stick it in our ass and then we put it back in the bag. But
Ouch.
Yeah, come on, Dave. Adam
The
eats
gay
fish.
fish.
You know
Wait,
this.
Those
you
are gay
gay
fish.
fish,
Those are gay.
your product, and then you sell it? That is not good for your brand. Sour Family Farms ass fish gummies.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Gay ass fish.
Yeah, gay ass fish.
absolutely.
Yeah.
The
Good boy.
Cartman version.
Good boy.
Yep.
Good boy. What about you, Baloney? Since you've been hogging the mic all night, anything you want to plug?
Oh yeah. Tell us a little bit about your strain there before you, because we got to make sure we get that
It's
plugged.
not really my strain. It was given to me, and
By
I
Rosin
found out
Dogs.
just recently I had the genetics a little bit wrong. It's something like he called Tangie Blaze times Super Silver Haze.
Okay.
So
Oh, speaking
I,
of
I knew it was
Tangie.
Tangie's times Silver Haze. I don't know.
That's
But,
what I was remembering. I remember Super Silver
Right.
times Tangie.
It was
So
something in that area, but apparently it's an F2 or something. So it is some more work behind it than just Super Silver Haze times Tangie. But
nice.
we do have a Mayflowers event coming up, May 18th. Private event, growers only, private location, DM for more info.
All right.
Nice. And what about you, Mr. Kyle TerpicanaExtracts.com?
I guess I'll plug the bro real quick just so he gets his proper shout out. Obviously, Hash Bash, Gabe. Shout out to Gabe. He's there. He's going to be helping with a lot of the stuff too. I just have to get up there and meet with him. And that's pretty much it. I have a new brand coming out next month, and I've been working my ass off on that, but I can't talk too much about it.
Top secret.
Yeah, top secret, man.
Come.
I mean, Dave, you'll be maybe the 5th or 6th person to hear about it, but
Maybe 8. Ooh,
it's all right.
That's an honor.
Gabe and Adam are already in the loop.
Oh yeah, we're not going to tell you though. Not telling.
Oh, Dave, you're like 2 or 3 for me. Just to let you know, Jesus,
All
you're
right.
5, 6 for him, 2 or 3 for me.
Oh,
Let's do a podcast
No.
together, dog.
I don't tell
Yeah.
Dave until everyone else can know about it.
Yeah, that's the only way.
Yeah,
That is the
there you
only
go.
way.
Mark knows. Mark knows all too well.
Why sell somebody who sits on the air for 3+ hours something you don't want him to blab about?
That's right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good.
That's right. Well, let's do some ad reads and kick this one to the curb. This incredible show. I was wondering what was going to happen, and now I know.
We did just fine.
Now I know.
Did just fine.
Why don't you go on and kick it down the road?
But we'll see you guys
Legendary.
soon. Thanks for coming through, and yeah. a couple
Thank you,
lots of
daughter,
love.
for joining us too.
Thank
there,
you,
dog.
guys.
Of course.
And we're going
Next
to
week.
kick this can on down the road to Sohai Cafe, www.sohaicafe.com.
Oh, shit.
Hit it, Vinny.
Team AJ.
Team bro.
Wow.
Wow. Battle. The battle
Wow.
continues.
Here at Sohai, we get
They're like
you know,
catty women, you know.
your friendly neighborhood smoker. Brand new menus up now. Check it out. You can find them on Google Maps if you need to find your way down here.
Your friendly
4300
neighborhood
West.
smoker. You got to remember the tagline.
I did. I just said that.
I didn't hear.
Oh, wow.
I was listening to you.
Wow.
I'm doing like you now. I don't
No, I
listen
know.
to you.
That's great.
You don't listen
no,
to me.
that's good. Like, I
Hopefully
mean,
someone listens to the show. That's
maybe.
how it works.
They might. I don't know.
They might. They
Anyways,
I gotta tell you, even if you're a vegetarian, you gotta come down and try his mac and cheese. There is something about what he has done. There's like 3 different pastas in there.
delicious.
The cheese is
different kinds of cheese, but also it's because it's smoked.
A little
dude. You can't-
smoky, a
that's
little
the-
creamy.
That's what you want.
Good stuff.
I don't know if we should let Mark
Little
talk
crust
anymore.
on the top there. That's
Smoky
real good.
creamy. Oh shit.
Smoked, creamy goodness.
Okay. Sohai Cafe or sohaicafe.com, or you can come down to 4300 West Alameda. If you want a big order, it really will do everyone a service if you call him first so that he can get it done. Ask for the Dunn deal. Sohai Cafe, Viper Pit Barbecue. They serve Ozo coffee there.
Get a pre-order.
Get a pre-order in.
There's Ozo coffee in the sauce. Let's go.
Ozo in the sauce.
Sauce.
Speaking of
Does the
Ozo,
code work? Does the Adam Dunn Show code
It
work?
does.
My
It's
wife
Done
was
Deal.
complaining.
2025 now.
it's Done Deal 2025.
Done deal 2025.
She was complaining like last week. She had to buy it and it wasn't working or something.
That's
I'll
how
have
you
to
got to
call.
change.
No, I had
They
the same
upgraded.
deal.
Let's talk for a second here, Rosin. If you're entering a code somewhere and the code is like winning 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm not allowed to touch the money, Dave. So
Why
she
don't
has
you
to
go
do that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5? You know, I mean, there's a logical progression here. 2024. It was
You're
20
complicating. You're complicating
You
everything.
could have just
It's
tried it. It
2025.
would have worked.
No.
Wow.
That's it.
Done
Got
deal
it.
2025. And look for Adam Dunn Show blend
you, sir.
real soon.
Yeah, dude.
Being done.
Suburban house.
Dude,
blend.
Rosindogs.
Suburban
Rosindogs blend.
bean.
I bought enough fucking coffee by now. Jesus Christ.
We may get you one if you're lucky. If you might.
Maybe.
If you're lucky, if you just
Sour
calm the fuck
family
down,
bean.
The dog blend.
you might get the don't doggy blend.
No, that's right, Gabe. Talk to us while you're standing there. And
Oh, here he
don't
goes.
worry
What's
about
he
it. We'll,
doing?
we'll interrupt the show. Hold on. Gabe has a question.
Hold
You're gonna
on,
have to
Gabe
say
has a
twice.
question, guys.
Devin and Devin.
What? You're asking if we talked about the
Of
sour.
course, we talk about this. That's all we talked about.
That's pretty much all we talked
All
about.
we
Yeah,
talked about.
Battle of the Sours.
Yeah,
It was
Battle
a
of the
It
Sour.
was a sour battle.
We were actually waiting for you to come down to help add to the conversation, but you weren't here.
Oh, neither did we. We just put the word out. He didn't know.
AJ could join anytime he wants. I sent him the link.
All
We
right.
sent him the link. He didn't show up.
Yeah. He sent me a picture back of he who will not be named.
So we can't show it.
Yeah.
All right.
Get some
Moving on.
coffee that'll change your life.
That's
OzoCoffee.com.
That is the key.
It is
Done
the-
deal 2025.
Build a soil.
I was actually talking to somebody, and they said they used Build-A-Soil without me having to try
Oh, it
to
happens
pitch
all
it.
the time. It happens all the time. It
Yeah.
happened when we were in Oklahoma a lot. It was kind of cool at the Cowboy Cup. Like half the people that came up were like, "Oh, I grow no-till and I buy all my stuff from Build-A-Soil." I was like, "This is crazy. How many people?" And I think it was a lot of Touched by Cannabis. I think has put a lot of that out there because he's living up that way and was really pushing the KNF techniques. But if you're into growing it in organic, then you would probably already heard of Build-A-Soil, and if you haven't, you definitely need to check into them. But if you want to get a deal, you have to dial them directly on the phone, 855-877-SOIL. First go online, pick out what you want, and then give them a call and say, "Hey, I saw you on the Adam Dunn show.
Hook
I want
me
the Dunn,
up."
I need that Dunn deal." And they will hook you up.
They will.
And also, obviously, look for fermented plant extracts from our buddy Miles, because that's always
He's actually changing his name to Fermented Wook Extracts.
okay.
So
Look at that.
wook it up.
Look it up.
855-877-SOIL. However, when you're at home and you're smoking a joint by yourself or with some friends, you want to put
If
a
you're by
yo tip
yourself,
on.
you probably don't actually totally need
Well,
it. But
when I'm by myself, I roll them into my joint.
There you go.
I roll the tips into my joint, and that makes the joint awesome.
And so there's a new system going on right now. They have these little smoking rings that you integrate with the tips, and it just makes for a really enjoyable smoking experience. I'm going to stand by what I've been saying about this product since we met them, 4 years ago. It's keeps you safe. You just don't know. I'm looking at the people sitting here watching us, and while I love them, I don't know if they washed their hands. I don't know what he was doing. I don't know what in fact, I don't even want to know what Gabe was doing before he walked in here. No, don't even come near here. No, oh, you're handing me weed. Sure.
yeah,
Don't even come
don't
near
even
here.
come near me.
Get
with
over
that
here.
Oh, wait, you have
weed.
weed.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah, get over
All
here.
right, everything's changed.
Yeah, right? But if I was going to share a joint with him, I would make sure that we were
But I'll
each
take
using
weed
yo
straight out of his hand, rotten, stinking hands.
Rotten, stinking hands. You're really not helping. So you go to yotip.com. You tell them you heard about it on the Adam Dunn Show, or you go to Yo Products LLC You check them out on Instagram. This is a product that needs to be in every dispensary, especially every medical dispensary across the country. If you're a pre-roll company, you need to reach out to these guys. They have an integrated system that will help you sell more joints. It's just the way it is. So you want to stay safe, so you want to use a Yo-Tip. Yotip.com.
It's a whole new era of medicine.
Green Farms. Go to Green Farms. They're literally on the edge now because they were supposed to get their thing the other day.
What?
But now, yeah,
It didn't open?
You didn't open?
No, well, they're open, of course, but they haven't gone rec yet. So they're still, I think this, because they're coming in groups now. They have to come in. Like you're group 2 and group 3. You know what I mean? So like if he wasn't the first guys, well, Apothecary was in group 1.
Yeah.
They're in like group 3.
Yeah, they opened early.
I know. So, but soon come. They will be rec down there, but they're getting so many people. It's crazy because they get like 20 people a day that kind of stop by. Like,
why are they doing it in phases like that?
Because
what's the problem?
They didn't want to overdo it. It's crazy, right? But anyway,
I don't like it.
You want to know why, Mark? I'll tell you why. You ready?
Yeah.
It's going to blow your mind. Gotta protect the babies.
What about the
Get the babies. You gotta protect them. They can't think for themselves. If there's 4 rec dispensaries, they'll go to all 4 and buy them all at the same time and then smoke more weed. We don't want that. No.
But if you are a medical patient and you're down there, you probably already heard of them. So, but if you're not and you want to check them out, keep your ears open. Check them online because they will be open any day. I think it's like Monday or something like that. They're going by. So I think they're on the next phase.
Just relax.
GreenFarmsMed.com.
Yeah. That's right. Holo's Health.
HolosHealth.org. You can get your MMJ card or your microdose mushroom therapy advising. And you mention the Dunn deal, you're going to get 20% off everything.
DabX.com.
I tried to get Christian to come on the show, but he is so close to the release that it's just not going to happen yet. But big news coming real soon from DabX. They really are changing the way that you're going to be using an electronic dab rig. So you go to dabx.com. They are liquidating all of their goes right now. $159 with the Dunn deal and a shipping and a cleaning kit shipped to your house.
But I'm going to be transparent with you. Right now, they're still celebrating 420 over there. It's 30%.
It's even better.
Off
Use that deal.
Site-wide.
There you go. Use the deal. Just get the product. It's an amazing product. You go to dabx.com. You can just put it in the notes field. You heard about it on the Adam Dunn Show, but use their code.
Wow.
14erboulder.com. You enter Dunn deal at checkout. You get 20% off. However, they are also having 420 specials. So maybe just in the special instructions, you say you heard about it on the show. This vape product right here is just fantastic.
It really is the best one.
It is absolutely fantastic.
I got in
hardware.
I got in Brent's ear about it. So
there you
go. Might see those soon for
there we go.
Good.
Yep.
Sweet. So 14er Boulder, the flower is on
Is China
point.
still there?
You're not going to find any other products other than stuff that they grow.
Oh.
14erboulder.com.
Do it.
Do it.
Grove bags. We gave them a shout earlier.
But yes, they're definitely the best quality bag out there. Keeps your weed hydrated when it's dry and dry when it's too wet. So it's like it keeps it right on point. Between 58 and 62%, which is exactly where you want to be.
Whole commercial line, if you saw there that Mark scrolled past
Fully
really fast.
customizable, different sizes, everything. They got liners, terp lock liners.
You got to tell them you heard about it on the Adam Dunn Show for us.
60% of the time.
Oh yeah,
it
there they
works
are.
every time.
Yeah, I didn't believe in this technology, but man, I've seen it work right in front of my eyes here. That's good shit. Yeah. Good for storage.
It makes me confident whenever I'm putting stuff in there. I'm like, all right, at least I know it's not going to get fucked.
Yep.
So, there you go.
HortitechDirect.com.
The best greenhouses in the industry. I say this all the time. 72 degrees inside while minus 70 outside. You can't beat those results. HortitechDirect.com. Make sure you tell them you heard about it on the Adam Dunn Show. They have a greenhouse for every climate and every geography in the United States. HortitechDirect.com. And just as a little bonus, you spend $30,000-$40,000 on a greenhouse, we're going to send you 6 trim brushes.
Whoa, my
a
God.
street value of $12.99.
Incredible value.
Totally worth it.
But yeah, worth it. I'll tell you, they fucking work.
HortitechDirect.com.
Terpwipes.com/Dunn is the way you get terp wipes.
I mean, this is one of those products where I almost don't want to say anything about it other than just buy them once. All you have to do is buy them once.
And
it will be a product you will always want to have around.
By the end of it, you'll be like, I need that.
Yeah.
I need that.
In fact,
it's a need product.
You'll see where you are in the box to where you go, I need to go order some more.
It's like having it's like toilet paper. Your brain knows I cannot avoid not having that because if I get into a situation where I mess up, I will feel like really stupid. And with Terp wipes, you almost feel exactly the same because you're like,
So no code necessary. You just go to the special website we have set up, terpwipes.com/done deal. It'll calculate the discount for you already.
There you go.
Numbnuts Doc.
We just saw Adam last week. He stopped by.
He was good. It was good to see him, and got some freshies, which is awesome. But yeah, best delivery for THC out there, pretty much. And if you love peanut butter, which most of us do,
Mark,
it's a no-brainer.
Yes.
And if you can't eat peanut butter, he has an almond butter extract as well.
Look to your
China.
left. There's a jar of peanut butter there for you.
Oh, okay, cool.
There's a jar of peanut butter.
Numbnutsco.com.
That's right.
We're done.
No?
JeromeBaker.com.
He is a most amazing glass blower. He is really keeping old school bongs around. So you go to JeromeBakerGlass.com, enter Done Deal at checkout. If it doesn't work, you just let them know in the promo field.
And if you're in Vegas, go check them out at the
Dream
Fantasy
Factory.
Dream Factory there, and you can see some of the stuff there and see them do some live glass blowing. It's awesome.
Look at that little dipper right there for
Look at
$30.
that. Look at that dipper.
Dig it. Oh, and if anybody, I'm going to put it on my Jerome Baker wish list. Go back, Mark. That $5,000 thing, don't buy that for me. Anyway.
This?
Yeah,
Fat
don't.
Freddy?
I don't
Freddy,
even
dude.
want those in the studio. They're way too expensive.
That's sick.
Sick. I'm pretty sure Mr. X wants to buy a few of those.
Huh.
Yeah, for you.
To help the show out.
Oh, I'm like just reading their website like I'm surfing the internet.
All right, get on to it.
Okay.
Yeah.
JeromeBaker.com. SeedsHereNow.com, the gold standard of genetics, #1 U.S. cannabis seed bank. The flavor of the month this month is cheese. 20% off all cheesy flavors. The breeder of the month, 20% off Ethos Genetics. Check out their on sale. They got a bunch of stuff, man. I'm not going to read it all. Happy April deals in full bloom and Sears Here Now, dude. They got all kinds of stuff, man. All the stuff I just said, plus a lot more. If you want live genetics, we got iwantclones.com. And check out all the same vetted genetics on iwantclones.com.
How about the cool coattails thing that when the Associated Press grabbed that little clip of Adam's hemp company, they included seedsherenow.com.
Yeah, I know. Huh?
In it, so it gets.
I was at Seeds Here. I was at their booth.
So they get the free advertising in perpetuity now, forever.
Yeah, there you go.
That is nice.
Seedsherenow.com. This is something that I never hear really mentioned anymore. Trust. Okay? We talk about genetics back in the day when people used to buy seeds from just anyone. You never knew what you were getting. Here, you have the trust of knowing that James has cultivated, yes, I said it, relationships with nearly 70 breeders. And those seeds are on point. They're going to work every time. And if by chance you get the one in a few thousand that just happens to not work out, you just call him up. His customer service is second to none. He'll get it replaced. SeedsHereNow.com.
Cult jacket.
Oh, yeah. So yeah, right now
I'm seeing a couple people here that could use a cult jacket.
There's a cult jacket for everybody. One for you, one for you. No, but definitely, I think he can get one now. I think what size they go up to? 3X. We got 3X.
Oh, damn. Rosin.
Not bad.
I see 3X.
He's in the range. But yeah, help us out. Join the cult, or just check out the other merch on the site, and join Patreon if you really want to get into the cult, because that's coming up next.
Yeah, that is that's the entry into the cult.
That's
That'll
where it really
get you.
gets crazy. You thought it was crazy now. You thought that was crazy.
Whoa, yeah.
It gets even crazier.
That looks cool.
But yeah, thanks for coming through. think you have. So you're gonna. So we'll talk to the ladies from this week.
We'll get them
and
next
we'll get
week.
them next week, and we'll make a real proper show out of it, and actually give them some proper, promotion and all that. And also 7th, you had somebody else booked already.
We have the 8th, I believe it is,
That's
right?
Next week, right? Oh, no, that's the week after.
2 weeks.
Oh,
We're
that's
going to
2 weeks.
have the
Gotcha.
communications director of the Multidisciplinary Association of Psychedelic Studies, MAPS, zooming into the show. Their conference is going to be the end of the second week of June. I think it's like June 14th through the 19th. But don't
birthday. There you
yeah.
go.
So this is going to be a great conference. I know McKenna's going to be there. There's going to be a ton of really intriguing studies they're going to announce regarding MDMA. We should find out about the phase 3, I believe, human clinical trials on MDMA and borderline, MDMA and PTSD, which they had applications for 2 years ago. So there should be some study results, which I'm really hoping will show what we probably all know, is that it's a yes, a win, promising, and that with more research, we have treatment options that were considered Schedule 1 drugs in the past.
Whoa, big changes.
Yeah.
All right, well, cool. We're looking forward to that and seeing you guys over on Patreon.
Peace.
Get ready for
Shout out
real
to
comedy
my
fun.
beautiful wife, Cece, and PDX Amazing. Next, he's hanging in there, watching the shop, keeping shit going.
Selling barbecue.
Selling barbecue over there. All right, peace out, guys. See you next week.
That was awesome. What was that?
Speak Taiwanese.
What's it sound like?
The guitar sounded weird again. I don't know what's happening. Bring Mitch back.
I'm just gonna have to run a hotline over for the guitar.
Yeah, we need some juice straight to the board, homie.
All right, man. I'll see you in a sec.
That's so weird it did it again. I don't like it.
What, the little hissy thing?
Yeah, it like fades out the guitar and then gets all weird and hissy.
I'll check it. I think it's something.
Team Mitch.
That part right there.
Yeah, that's weird. Why?
Oh no.
And it would
Is
do
that-
it. It would do when I was playing the bass earlier too.
It's in the effect. It's in the hello. I don't know. I'll check it later.
Yeah, I don't know.
See you in a few.
Later.
I'm here. Mike's hot. We can hear you.